everybody. My name is Frankie MacDonald. You're listening to SimpCast with Chrissie Mayr. I'm Frankie MacDonald.
I want my baby back, Chili, baby back, red.
Caller, this calls for Ayala.
Hi.
So.
Hey, do you remember me?
Who's this?
Nick?
No.
Last name Gers?
Nick Gers. I don't know names. I don't even remember my mom's name.
Say it again.
If you even tell me you're my mom, I wouldn't remember her name. Like, I'm really bad with names. How do you look?
Will you say my name again? I don't even know if you heard me right.
Nick Gers.
Thank you.
Why? Why do you have to call in like that? Why do you have to call in like that? That's not a good caller. It's a horrible, horrible caller. I'm going to play you a little song.
Nick Gers! Oh, Nick.
Me Chinese, me play jokes, me put pee-pee in your coat.
What's up, Vivek?
Hey.
Whoa!
Look at this.
What's up, guys?
I was craving a Slurpee.
Can I get my change back correctly?
We'll.
I feel like a lot of us are conservative in the way that we just want to be able to say the N-word and it not really matter.
That's all I want. Come on. Is that so much to ask? Can't I just say the N-word? Does that make me a bad person?
Come on, guys.
Violet's a huge fan of yours. She loves censored TV.
Oh, great.
I do. I love your show. Big fan.
All she wants is to be able to say the N-word, but that's the only thing that's holding her back in life.
Yeah.
Oh, it just, you go like this.
How are you and your man?
Oh, Bisconti, he's in hospice. I'm teasing.
Oh,
it's a joke. It was an old man joke.
No, there was somebody in the hospital on meeting earlier, so I was like, oh, geez.
I'm just kidding. He's fine. Oh my God, we're great. I'll marry that man.
Oh,
he's adorable. So.
If my baby's fall out, this is your fault, John. I'm just saying.
Jumping jack. Whoa!
Yeah, don't.
Whoa!
What was it?
Whoa!
Okay. There. I did it. What, you can take me?
I just died
My
in
baby's
your
fall out.
arms
This is
tonight.
Whoa!
I just died in your arms tonight.
There. I did it.
Are you winning, son?
Hi, I'm Ali. I'm an English teacher, a dialect coach, and today I'm going to show you exactly what actors do perfectly and terribly when they try to do a British accent. Let's rate some accents.
My kink is British accents. Oh, is that all right?
Cheerio, cut!
Yeah, right then. Bush-eyed cheerio.
You're really attracted to this.
Oh, bloody hell.
I had to look up where she grew up and went to school because I genuinely don't know why she's so good. She's not trying to sound perfect.
I'm taking the dog, dumbass. I'm taking the dog.
He's just happy to have the attention. He's just happy to have the attention.
Got tired of my scheming. It's me. Hi, I'm the baddie. It's me.
Our next guest is originally from Danville, Illinois. He enjoys cold beer and hot music. Says that he and his mom don't see eye to eye on his love life. And he claims that his job has cost him several relationships. Please welcome Robert Faggot. Faggot is rather an odd name.
Yeah, it is an odd name.
Speak does not make you intelligent. Now get out of here.
No, Mrs. Stay. Lisa Kochata.
Ding, 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 ding.
Happy day. Tuesday, Wednesday. Happy day. Thursday, Friday. Happy day. The weekend comes. My cycle hums.
Your lip. Just kind of get it in there. Fill it in a few different times just to kind of get a real deep color. And then kind of go in here at the bottom.
I'm gay. I have relationships with men, and sex with men.
Welcome to SimpCast! Wow! Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Wow. I didn't even bother to strike the extra junk from the back here. There's a lot going on. We're very busy here over at Chrissie Mayr Studios. So much has happened. I was working in the garden literally up until the start of this show, so I have dirt under my nails. Oh, my gosh. So much to cover. So much has happened. There has been so much internet news, drama, etc. We'll get into all of it. We're going to talk about AOC flirting. What? We're going to talk about Clavicular's very unnecessary nose job. Why Clavicular? Why? We're going to talk about Elliot Page's latest trans joy moment. We're going to talk about Riley Gaines caught in a little bit of a bad moment on camera. And we're going to get updates from all our favorite guys and gals, all our favorite panelists. And if you haven't liked and subscribed already, please do so now. Please and thank you. And also happy birthday to my beloved husband, Frank. Oh my gosh. Without him, I would be in a pile of my own filth in Queens right now, which is where he found me. Also, it's Trump's birthday. Also, anybody else's birthday? Well, we'll get into it. All the things. You know them. There's no one new on tonight. So you know everyone. You love everybody. And here they come. It's Holly Treats. It's Grace Thorp. It's Talk with Sally. And oh my gosh, it's Frankie MacDonald.
I'm doing great over today. It's Frank's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Frank. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Frankie. And your birthday is April 25th?
April 24th.
24th.
Hi, Holly Treats. I'm doing great over. Hi, Grace. And hi,
Frank.
Sally.
Hi, Frankie. How are you?
Hi, Frank.
Hi, Sally. Hi, Holly. Hi, Grace.
Do we all know each other? I think so.
I have never met Holly. I've never met Grace, and I've never met Frankie. But
Oh
I
my
know
God.
Frankie.
Holly, I'm Frank. I'm a YouTuber from Sydney, Nova Scotia, Canada.
Frankie is a famous viral Canadian weatherman.
He's hilarious. I love him. I follow him.
He's very funny. He's constantly getting recognized on the street. He's constantly swarmed by fans, mostly female. Everyone's asking to take his picture. He's doing karaoke. He's basically the mayor of Sydney, Nova Scotia.
Hey, Chrissy, things are great so far. And guess what? Chino's in Los Angeles, California, doing stand-up comedy tomorrow.
Wow.
Chino was in South Carolina last week. He left South Carolina and from Saturday and the evening and Sunday. Now he's in Los Angeles. He's going to do a stand-up comedy in Los Angeles tomorrow. Chino and Keanu are out in Los Angeles, California. Bobby Nick was late starting the podcast on Thursday night. And Bass Guy was late starting his podcast on Friday. Chino was late starting his podcast back on Thursday night in South Carolina. And
wow.
And then SimpCast is 15 minutes late. And Bass Guy show.
I know, Frankie. Thank you for reminding me. We are 15 minutes late. I was running late. We were doing a lot of work. It was.
That means the Bass Guy show was 30 minutes late on Friday night, and Bobby Nick started at 8:30 p.m.
All right. Well, at least I'm not 30 minutes late. That would truly be an embarrassment. This is just Black people time tonight. So
I am so glad that you were late because I have not turned on my computer since I streamed with you. When I had that poofy breakout on my face, then I broke my foot like 2 weeks later. It's been 2.5 months since I have turned on my studio camera and lights. I was like, what do? I don't know how to do anything.
Sally had a dramatic allergic reaction to something.
Hey, just Sally, Chrissy, Holly, and Grace. Here's Pitt Street in Sydney, Nova Scotia.
Ooh, Pitt Street. Hold on. Let's get Pitt Street going. We got to see this. And oh my gosh, there's nobody walking around. There's very little foot traffic.
That's Pitt Street, and that's George. That's George Street up ahead.
And you're in front of Dooley's right now?
Yes.
Dooley's is like Frankie's favorite bar. What's your favorite drink?
I like Pepsi. Chino went to Dooley's 2 years ago.
Oh, wow. That's right. When he came and visited you in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Frankie,
they're driving down on Pitt Street.
Give us a weather
Frankie,
update.
I know
It's cool outside in Sydney, Nova Scotia. It's going to warm up on Tuesday in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Lots of hot weather. Portland, Oregon, Vancouver, British Columbia, things like this. And Northwest Russia is going to get really hot later on this week. So is Vorkuta, Russia, in Siberia. It's going to get really hot in Siberia.
Vorkuta, that sounds dirty.
Frankie, I know a YouTuber in Nova Scotia. You should hook up with him. He's he does. Yeah,
That's the name of the
makes
city.
Stuff. He has a wood shop and stuff.
What's his name?
He would do IRL for sure. His name is Matt. His channel is Wood, Stone, and Steel.
Ooh, sounds very manly.
That means whatever. Amy's doing great. Chino Bisconte's doing great. Scarlett's doing great. And Gigi Dior is doing great so far.
By the way,
I can hear you. You're like a little low, but I can hear you.
Low? Okay.
And last year, Gigi came to Sydney last year.
That's right. Everybody should come see you at some point. It's not that far. It's just Canada.
That means Holly Treats and any others should come down. Holly Treats, Sally, and all these people.
Yes, I would fit in. I feel like I would fit in there for sure.
And whenever Amy could visit Sydney.
That would be great. That would be awesome.
Like whatever Amy, Ebony Mystique, Chrissie, Mayr, Gino Piscante, Keanu Thompson, and Garrett and Steve and all those guys.
And Keanu. You love Keanu, right?
That's Chino's wife. Mm-hmm. Chino came to Sydney 2 years ago. He was at Dooley's.
Wow. Okay.
Did you try to steal his wife from him? Don't lie.
No.
He could.
And
Frankie's a heartbreaker for sure.
Chino was at the boardwalk in a big fiddle on April 8th for the eclipse.
Oh, wow. Frankie, what's the weather like there? Give us a little, what's the temperature?
It's over 40 Fahrenheit as in Sydney right now. It's going to warm up to close to 70 on Tuesday, coming up in over 70 Fahrenheit Tuesday.
What is that? Okay, I was going to say, what is that in regular
Over 20 Celsius, that's over 70 Fahrenheit.
70? That's
70
still
Fahrenheit.
That's pretty cool. That's not even like summer weather yet.
It's going up to 70 Fahrenheit in Sydney on Tuesday. That's over 20 in Celsius.
It was like almost 90 today in New York. It's hot.
But that's warm for them. It's cold in Canada.
It is
It's
cold.
getting colder in
We're
Australia.
actually, weather update from California. The ocean is very, very warm, which means that we're going to cause an El Nino in like the middle and east coast of the United States and probably in parts of Canada as well. So you can thank
Yeah.
California for the crazy weather that's going to come.
When is that going to happen?
It needs to kind of cook, and so basically it's like there's like all this, like the water's super warm and it's getting super warm, and so then at some point there's going to be a cold front, like a massive kind of like weather system coming in as a result from that. So I couldn't tell you exactly when, because the weather has to happen, the meteorology has to happen, but I do know it's coming.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
And did you hear?
Ollie's coming for your job, Frankie.
That means, did you hear about this? It's going to cause a lot of typhoons in Japan, Taiwan, east coast of China, Hong Kong, Philippines, Vietnam, Laos, Guam, South Korea, Vladivostok, even Magadan.
Whoa. What's Magadan?
That's a city in northeastern Russia. They probably get what's left of typhoons, too.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'll probably never go there. Russell Hall, thank you for the $2. I feel like Frankie is lining up a hat trick.
That means since you're here about this World
Frankie
Cup.
and I are controlling the weather, and you guys just don't realize
No.
it.
You guys are Jewish.
I think you're here. The World Cup has been raining a lot in Florida for the World Cup. It was World Cup game match was delayed by 30 minutes down Florida.
Are you watching the World Cup, Frankie?
I saw it some World Cup and things like this. I saw it on TV. It was raining really hard down Florida. They had to postpone the game by 30 minutes.
Whoa. K-Max, thank you for the $10. Chrissy, the Knicks, this I did know. I watched this last night. The Knicks won the championship, and a school bus, well, I didn't know about this, and a school bus caught fire in New York. Then Mom Dami promises a parade. Does Chrissie Mayr attend the parade for content? How is New York City doing? Oh, good question. I have not been to New York City in a minute. What is this parade, K-Max? Is it tomorrow? I have a very important interview tomorrow in studio. We're going to have Jay Johnston, fellow Jay Sixer, and his wonderful wife Sarah. They'll be in studio tomorrow. So
And then they got Chino doing a stand-up comedy in Los Angeles tomorrow.
Yes. Do you know what club, Frankie?
That's a comedy club in Los Angeles.
Okay. I'm sure there's just the one. No, there's probably multiple.
It's all they have in LA. They just have a bunch of comedy a bunch of comedy.
It's the comedy store, Laugh Factory, the Improv. And there's a lot of smaller rooms. I'll have to ask them where they're going to be. Thank you, K-Max, for being a member for 11 months, and loved every second of it, Chrissy. Oh, thank you, K-Max. Oh my gosh. So let's quickly, just not even quickly. Holly, what is up with you? I haven't talked to you in so long.
I haven't talked to you in so long. So much has changed. So the last time we talked, the owner of OnlyFans was being rude to me and has always been rude to me. So I finally had enough, and I anonymized my Twitter account for a little bit and started just terrorizing people as Tim Stokely and just like saying like really fucked up stuff in the comments, and then being like, well, I'm Tim Stokely, I'm the owner of OnlyFans. And then people actually were like yelling back at me, and then being like, well, good luck starting those 20 other sites, bro. And I was like, I'm unstoppable. I'm not going to have any problems. And it just like honestly created mass like destruction. And I brought down the sales, the overall income of OnlyFans, which makes me very, very happy. And if we're being totally honest, so I named this movement that I started Mecha Olga, because it's really about standing up for mothers all over the world and standing up for actual motherhood, which OnlyFans has honestly devalued a lot, and amongst other things. So this is the Mecha Olga movement that we're doing, where we're basically bitch slapping everybody as a mother and basically be like, what?
Moms that are on OnlyFans?
Just moms in general. It's a disgrace to moms. It's bad for mom culture. It's bad for children. And it wasn't always like, the concept isn't bad, but the way that they run it is really bad for mothers and is really bad for just like female people and as a result, men. So it's almost like the red pill movement and the divine feminine had a baby, and now we're standing up to the atrocities of the adult industry and human trafficking, and the entire movement is called Mecha Olga.
Okay, I love that. I love
I love it.
Not that I judge people who do OnlyFans, but I think I'm always happy to hear when somebody is leaving the industry, and I've heard so many horrible stories, and I feel like very few women can actually thrive doing that.
It's a desperation survival place. And honestly, I think that it's better in a lot of ways to be a stripper or to be like an in real life person. Just, I didn't used to feel that way. It used to be something that you could run your own little small business and like kind of like be fine. But it turned into this community psychotic, toxic fuckery thing. And I don't think it's good for people anymore. So I do support the spicy women who benefit and who need the money, but there's honestly better options out there at this point. It's not what it used to be. It's really predatory and exploitative now. And so that's why Mecha Olga has to come in and stand up for everybody.
I love that. Holly, hold on one second. Frankie is, he muted himself. Look at that.
And then I also got back into that, just as a side note, I got back into the wellness space as a spiritual coach. And I'm going to be offering spiritual coaches soon. My marketing career history is really long and was going on before OnlyFans. OnlyFans was kind of a thing that was happening and I needed to do it and stuff. But I have actually a long career working with doctors and chiropractors and yogis and other wellness professionals. So I'm getting back into that business as a spiritualist and providing people spiritual support as they go through their wellness and wellness optimization journeys, because everybody's at different stages, and whether you're sick or you're healthy or you're just on a fitness journey or you just want to kind of rejuvenate, I am there as a spiritualist and as an experienced wellness professional. And so I'm excited to be really embodying that that area of profession more with my social media.
Okay, it's like that was just like 20 buzzwords. I was like, wow, you're doing it all.
I'm doing it. I was like, oh, yeah, but I'll be posting more about it soon. I'll be posting more easy to understand stuff about it soon once courses and once custom rituals and stuff are available and everything like that.
Okay, I feel like Frankie is trying to tell us something.
Things are going great so far, and I'm having a great night. It's a little bit foggy out in Sydney right now outside of Dooley's. Here's Pitt Street in Sydney.
Oh, yes, Pitt Street again. M. Fugatti has a question for you, Frankie. Thank you for the $2.
Yes.
Frankie, are you in heaven or what?
I'm alive. Here's me wiggling my fingers.
Oh my gosh, Frankie never changed. That's Zach. Oh, thank you for the $10. Is that
I'm real, Frankie, because I'm wiggling my fingers.
Or AI? They want to know if you're AI, Frankie. All right, there's your answer, Zach. Oh my goodness.
That was me wiggling my fingers.
For Frankie, I know his time is very valuable.
And did you hear about this? And Siberia, Vorkuta, Russia used to be a coal mining city once upon a time. City declined over the years.
Siberia, that is a place I never think about.
I always make fun of my Russian ex-boyfriend for being from Siberia, but he's totally not.
He probably has an extensive hat, mitten, coat collection. Frankie, are you doing karaoke tonight?
Karaoke was last night. It was great. I sang Peaches and we didn't start the fire. It went great. And did you hear about this? Karaoke was last night. Lots of people were at Dooley's last night.
M. Fugatti says, we love Frankie. We do. Thank you, M. Fugatti.
And did you hear about this? It was raining outside on Saturday, late Saturday afternoon, very early Saturday evening, and rain stopped around 7 p.m. in Atlantic and Sydney on Saturday night, and rain finally stopped at 7 p.m.
Okay, good. Too much rain is a real drag. Grace, what's new with you? I've been ignoring you.
I know. Am I better now? Am I better now for audio? Still low?
I'm fine.
Test. Yeah?
Yeah,
You're great.
Okay. I'm trying to get over this haircut and colors.
Look at your hair! Oh my god! I didn't even notice.
I like it
no,
on
it's
you.
like, I'm
It's
pushing it.
cute.
The 90s have never been this back, but like I can't really.
When did this
get
haircut
over it.
happen? You look like a totally different person. This is so cute.
Thank you. I don't know, like a month ago or something. I dyed my hair all blonde by myself in a hotel room last summer, and it was completely fried. It was like hay. So I just decided to go for the big chop. I went for a Bixie, which is like a bob Bixie, and so yeah, that's taking up most of my time is just figuring out how to deal with it and whether I like it or not. So nice to see you,
Girl, I'm
though.
dealing with a hair triage as well, and I keep cutting it down, and I'm just gonna like slowly transition to healthy. But I've been there before. I've done the big chop before and the whole thing. So
Yeah, Holly, you've got like half little Dutch boy in the front and then half like long.
I have my Sabrina Carpenter bangs.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're like not intentional. It's just they fried to this.
Oh,
So
wow.
I feel the frying of the hair for sure.
What has
I just want to say, random coincidence. I went to a yoga festival today, and I did my first quartz bowl experience. So,
what did you think?
Bowl experience.
Like a sound bowl.
It's like sound bowl, yeah. You
Oh,
rub
that
a
probably
sort of
sounds
wooden
nice.
mallet.
Okay.
Yeah, you know,
Then
it was
again,
supposed to. It was
then
supposed
again,
to
a holiday
heal you,
coming up.
Frankie.
I couldn't really. I felt like everybody was talking a language that I wasn't really speaking. But you know, first time. Also, the bowls, they go like, ooh, and it was a little. It was not as soothing as I was hoping it would be. But I could see how it would be soothing for some people. But you know, to me, it sounded a little bit like a horror movie backdrop, a little bit.
Was it a really big bowl?
They were all different sizes. They were like quartz. The lady running it was like, "This is really
So
high
she like
quality."
kind of played all of them for you.
No, we each had one. It was like a huge class, and so we each like dong dong dong, and then rubbed it and did breathing.
Is it supposed to just calm you down, or is it just supposed to sound nice?
I think it's supposed to soothe your cortisol. Everybody was like humming too, like, which was soothing. Yeah, but you know, I'm from Rhode Island, so I'm not really into that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, that's not really how I relax. But you know, different experience.
Yeah, humming and bowls.
The bowl has certain hertzes. Like there's certain hertzes that are healing. And so the bowl, when it has or the different ones.
That's what she said.
Hertz, which sends off different energy, which is healing your body from the inside out.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll have to stick my head in a bowl or my whole body in a bowl, see if that works.
I do rituals with my phone sometimes, and when I feel like there's a lot of negative energy coming from my phone, I like to do my singing bowls because it actually like will break up the frequency that your phone and then your body is kind of like creating along with the phone. So when you're feeling kind of anxious or you feel like you have a lot of like outside interference, sometimes those bowls can really help.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
Frankie.
This Friday coming up is a holiday in the States. Juneteenth, Friday, June 19th.
That's not a real holiday, Frankie. It's just a pretend holiday we gave to Black people for some reason instead of reparations. But I'm happy to get a day off work.
Then and Debbie's Independence Day is July 4th on a Saturday this year. That's a big holiday in the States.
That's true. I heard people testing their fireworks out tonight. In fact, they were testing them out last night after the Knicks won. So it's very exciting. Oh my gosh. Some people can't handle the hippie stuff. What?
Sorry, I'm going to keep talking over you. Is there a delay on my end?
If you want to follow my social media, my blue sky is at Frankie MacD, my link tree is Frankie MacDonald, and my threads is at Frankie MacD 94, my Reddit is Frankie 94, my link tree is Frankie MacDonald, and my Facebook is Frankie MacDonald, my Instagram is Frankie MacD 94, my TikTok is Frankie 94, my Clapper is Frankie 94, my Twitch is Frankie 94, my Snapchat is Frankie MECD1, my YouTube channel is Dogs Wolves, and my LinkedIn is Frankie MacDonald. Best luck to you. I'm Frank Donald. You're listening to SimpCast.
Yay, Frankie! Love you, Frankie. Oh my gosh. And that's a great frame to freeze it on. Frankie's got places to go, people to see, things to do. We're just happy he can give us any of his time at all. Okay, we want to make sure. Oh, M. Fugatti, Frankie, who is Philip Kassoff? Shoot, Frankie, if you're there and you can hear us and you can answer M. Fugatti, let us know. Hold on, let me blow through these and then we'll get back. Jack Brennan, 666, thanks for the $10. Ladies, congrats for getting by so far without having to raise a half and half as a single mom. Are you talking about a mixed race child? Actually, my baby is half Italian, half, whatever I am, German and Norwegian. And some people consider Italians to be almost black. So I guess
No, they're not. The times have changed and we've moved on to just real black to just like really
just actual
generational people. Yeah. Yeah, because the black people never accepted Italians as black. So
terrible.
Yeah.
Number one, Ralph, a male, B9F. Thanks for the $5. Why did you have Gahuli on? Are the super chats going towards Ozempic for Grace? Why does Cog date teenagers? Okay, I have no idea who Gahuli is.
Who's Cog?
I have no idea who Cog is.
Cog,
I think
Cog
Grace
is an
looks
Ethan
great.
Ralph A logger.
How am I supposed to know who these people are?
That's what I'm here for. Go with the times, Grandma.
I'm a grandma because I don't follow niche internet group. It doesn't get more niche than these people.
Honestly, I don't think a lot of people my age know this lore. This is like super niche internet stuff. Yeah.
It's so niche. I got in trouble because I didn't know all about Jeremy Hambley's drama. I got in trouble because I didn't make Melanie Mack answer to Jeremy Hambley's drama.
I saw that.
Wait, who are these people? So can you
Exactly.
educate me?
Exactly, Holly. Exactly.
Do you want me to give the
Like
breakdown?
where am I? Where do I been? Who are I? Only know Clavicular just because he's been like bombing my feed.
He's the most important person. That's who we've all gathered tonight to speak about.
All rise for Clavicular.
Yes, all right. Yes,
I'm out.
Grace, if you want to speak to the super chat, give Claire.
I was gonna give her the background on the quartering thing, but if you
tell
don't
us,
want to
tell
go
us.
into it, that's fine.
No, please do. I really want to know. Sorry,
Are
I'm
you
like
cool
on
with
an
it, Chrissie?
iPhone.
I don't
so.
care either way.
Okay, what's the like elevator pitch?
I'll give like the super 2-minute version.
Super duper. Yeah. So so people were upset with Jeremy from the quartering because they think that he flagged and got taken down a Kino Casino Clips channel, which I guess already had some prior violations, or they were already having a YouTube channel when they weren't supposed to. One of those guys got
I don't know.
banned.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like more than I can really have the bandwidth for. And anyway, so this channel got
I paid
banned.
attention. Do you want my overview?
And then I had then
I can say this really
Melanie
quick.
Mack works for Jeremy.
Go ahead, sorry.
I had Melanie Mack on my show.
Yeah.
A bunch of channels rated that interview. I did not realize the extent to which all these people were expecting Melanie to answer to Jeremy's drama and false flagging allegations. I had her on to talk about my conversion to Catholicism and her getting married recently. That's what was interesting to me. I had some sense of
These kids need to understand that the OGs have been falsely flagged our entire careers, and that getting people deactivated is not news anymore. No one cared when I got deactivated over and over and over again. So I don't want to hear about it like it's news. It's this is part of the game, kids. We had to fuck people at these companies to get our account back. I don't want to hear.
I know it's all different groups of the internet.
I had to fuck people at TikTok to get my TikToks back. I don't want to hear about it.
I don't even bother to TikTok. So anyway,
I don't anymore either. It
I
was
had Melanie on to talk about stuff unrelated to Jeremy. Large swaths of a niche internet group come after me, upset that I don't have her on. Also,
press
upset,
her about
which is I honestly, it's not what I had her on. It's not that interesting to me. It sucks. If no one should be false flagging anybody. I think anybody.
It's a cheap move.
They should all get their channels back. But again, it's like not why I had her on. And people.
And then
don't care
wasn't
about
Brittany Venti trying to call in, and then you were like, you didn't see her text or something, and then she went like totally bridge burn.
She
Like
went
that's what I
very
saw on Twitter. I
autistic.
don't know.
Yeah, she had a very autistic reaction. At first I said, I don't have time to have you on. And then I was like, I thought about having her on. And then I was like, I thought better of it. I'm like, no, she's going to ambush my friend, my guest. This is not why I do a show, is to have people ambushed. I've actually lost
No, and
friends.
that's totally reasonable. Like Brittany, have her on your show or arrange it beforehand.
Yes,
Like, that's totally
I am not
reasonable.
stopping anyone from having Melanie or Jeremy on their shows.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I just saw that she was like, I just wanted to say, because I saw she was going through all these old clips of you, like stuff you had done when you were a comedian and stuff, and I just felt like it was low for her. Like, I appreciate her trolling of Pearl and Rollo Tomasi, but it's just like, this freak out makes no sense. Like, you barely know the controversy anyways. You're a third party to the whole thing.
It's
It was
so
just
crazy
crazy to
to
me.
throw a friend under the bus just for like a couple weeks worth of super chats. Like,
Wait, so are they like red pill girlies or like Republican people? Like what is the niche?
No, Brittany Venti is like, well, I mean, Chrissie knows her better than me, but like she's like a sort of like internet
Apparently
drama,
I
sort of
didn't.
like.
I thought we were friends.
Oh yeah.
she's not. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
like
think she just
commentator.
whatever's gonna make her money. Ultimately, I thought I knew her. Apparently, I didn't. So I don't know. She dug up a bunch of old clips of me like telling like cringe / funny stories, like parts of it that I enhanced for comedic effect, and just stuff from literally 15 years ago. It's not like a gotcha. It's stuff that I've talked about on podcasts over the years. So
you're like, I put it out there, babe. Like, I'm the one who said it. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
And
also,
I say this as a Brittany Venti and Keanu Casino fan. Like, I enjoy watching their stuff, but it just seemed like like you were so tertiary to the whole thing. It's like, what?
I just don't understand.
They were doing these zoom ins of you like checking your phone.
How is going after me gonna get anybody their channel back? I don't know.
I think it was just that there was so much. Like, Keanu Casino has so many fans, and they were so upset about the quartering thing and their clips channel getting taken down. It just all got funneled into that. Like, you know, like it kind of exploded.
Yeah, it didn't. I don't know why it needed to.
I think it's because Melanie Mack came on your show for the very first time, and everyone was trying to get her on, and so they wanted to address her on your show. You were just kind of oblivious to it because you're raising a kid, and so somehow you were responsible for them not being able to talk to her at the meeting. That's my take, outsider trying to be objective. That was my perception of how you got roped into this. Is they wanted to corner her and interrogate her,
and the worst part
is
you
just
that
happened to have her on.
I didn't apologize for having her on. I still won't. I know that upsets people too. And when I say that they're like, this angry mob is very much using leftist tactics, like they may have succeeded in getting me fired from FNT. Like, that was a big goal, I guess, of theirs.
That sucks.
So, I mean, is that like, is everybody happy now? Like, is that something that's going to help people get their channels back? Is getting me like canceled from a show? I don't know. Or whatever makes people feel better, I suppose.
They got you fired. I mean, did you really like it there though? That's my real question. Like, how significant?
I mean, I've been on for like 5 years. It was like I know those guys pretty well. I'm still in a timeout. I still haven't heard from anybody as to what's going to happen to me. Oh, hi, Kiki.
Hi, dolls.
So that's the part where I'm like, okay, I've been on this timeout since May 6th. Well, May 6th is when I had Melanie on. I've been on a timeout from the show since May 8th. Like, it's now the middle of June, so I just don't know how much longer I have to wait to get some kind of an answer. I'm not sure what's happening there, but
you don't have to say if you don't want to, but like, why did they fire you? Because you interviewed Melanie.
I actually don't even know if I'm even fired or not. I know I'm still in like this limbo.
Are you talking about FNT?
Yeah, and I just would like an answer. I would just like to know.
Off with your head, Chrysanthemum. Off with your head.
If it makes you feel better, I was trying trying to get my AI company to fire me because then it would have just been easier for me and I could have collected unemployment, but they wouldn't. So I had to fire them. And I did it in the most destructive way ever and got really public about it. So there's other side. It's not always like, sometimes it's good when they fire you.
No, I mean,
Have they said anything? They said we're taking a
nothing. It was like we'll talk to you when we get back from Japan. I think they've been back for a minute now. So
they all went to Japan.
They're lucky to have you.
They're just waiting. Do you think they're just waiting for the dust to settle? Because they're like, obviously they like you.
I don't know what. How
I don't know. I have not paid attention to it for the last 2 weeks.
I don't even really know why I'm in a timeout, to be completely honest. Like, I just don't see what it has to do.
Because Camelot said that was the biggest thing to happen on the internet in the past decade, Chrissy. A decade?
You having Melanie on.
Yes, and I'm not fond of Melanie, but I feel like you're just like, I didn't realize the controversy. Sorry. Why don't you bitch at her about it? I don't know where it all came down on you, but I mean, you apologized. You said I should have done my research, and I like Camelot. It was just funny to hear him like, this is the biggest thing to happen.
Well,
on the internet in a decade. I'm like, I don't know,
multiple times about me to like create more drama, and he lied about multiple things. I think he apologized about one thing, but again, like, I forgive him. Everyone's got to do their thing on YouTube. I know people have to do what they have to do to make money. And sometimes if there's not enough drama, you have to create drama.
You got to sacrifice for the game.
You got to make
Well, I hope you're feeling okay about it, because, like, come on.
I am.
I think it was a crazy overreaction. Well, from Venti, at the very least. Yeah, but
so insane. And then posts your freaking leaked nudes.
Oh yeah, she revenge corned me. The woman with a corn allergy revenge corned me because I made fun of her stupid allergy that doesn't probably exist.
Overreaction, like,
I know. She
honestly, I'm sad I didn't get to see them. I wish I got to see the nudes.
You know what? People are assholes, and they right. Yeah, so they're she made fun of my opening song, and then I said, oh, you can sing it to your children. Oh, wait. And then I did a corn emoji, and then she responded I said your future children, and then she responded by saying you have no future. And then I posted a picture of the children of the corn, which is hilarious. And then she posted a collage. She took the time to make a collage of my leaked nudes and posted them, which I felt like, again, was a gross overreaction. But
so crazy. Like,
I mean, it could have just been an appreciation. Like, she could have just gotten confused in her anger and just gotten like horny from it, you know?
No,
that happens.
She's mad I called her a hypocrite. But yeah. Yes.
I was like, I'm so mad, fucking horny. Ooh, I like these.
No.
Like,
She's like, I mean, I love that. I mean, she like placed them. One was not even like a leaked nude. It was just like something on my Instagram. I was like mooning my mom. It was like a goofy photo. She's like, look at this whore. I'm like, I'm sorry that you're allergic to corn and most of your boyfriends seem gay. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I love the gays. It's not my fault. I just felt like you grossly overreacted to what happened, what transpired with my friend Chrissie here. That's all, lady.
Yeah.
I support you guys. She sounds crazy. I wish she paid for the nudes.
I know, right thing to do. Pay for your nudes. Let me just blow through these before they're irrelevant. K Max, thanks for the 5. As a political thing, do we discuss Carmelo Anthony verdict or AOC? Are the two related somehow? We will discuss AOC. I'm going to actually leave this to the side. I'm going to put a pin in it. M Bugatti, thanks for the 5. I love hearing Frankie say Phil Kassoff. He's the karaoke MC that deals with Frankie. Deals with him? I mean,
it's Phil Kassouf.
Oh, Kassouf. Next time.
Hi, Matt Bugatti.
Does it stand for Matt or Mike or Mark? I'm like dying to know. Okay. Zato, thanks for the 20. Andrew Worski is a douche from the internet blood sports days. Ashton Birdie was a hanger-on of his back then. It's all gay cocaine fueled nonsense.
Sounds like a party.
Yeah, I don't have the time to learn about it.
It's not worth it.
I just don't have the bandwidth. John Edgar, thanks for the 5. Chris, you did nothing wrong. This jackassery and backstabbing is infantile. I'm on Team Chrissy, man. Screw these idiots and their hysteria. Thank you, John. I'm over it. I forgive everybody involved because it's just again, it takes too much. It's only going to hurt me if I have my panties in a bunch about it, and I'm like angry or resentful or whatever.
Right.
Fuck that. Go 100%.
Go 100%. Great.
It's blood. Threaten lawsuits. Let's go. Come on.
I don't have time. I'm a mom. I'm changing diapers. I got garden work to do. I don't have time. And thanks for the 5. Kiki, were you not invited to LA?
Someone has to watch The Devil Cat. We just got back from South Carolina, and she greeted me by sticking her fangs into my feet. So she knows in LA, and I'm here with the Devil Cat. Yeah.
Oh no. You're such a good wife to be alone with that cat.
She comes down from the ceiling sometimes, and I jumped on the bed when I got home from my walk today, and she still wouldn't come out. I'm like, where the fuck could she be? Where the fuck could she be? And then she was like hovering in a corner in the air. It was crazy. I was like, I can't. This thing.
Sally, this is what Frank is such a good husband. He bought for me these like large and put them together himself, like aluminum raised like planters, and then bought a bunch of dirt, and I filled them with dirt today, and I planted like baby starter broccoli and jalapenos. These are by accident jalapenos. He meant to get something else, but I guess now I'm planting jalapenos and squash. So we'll see how it goes.
Cool.
I planted jalapenos recently too.
What am I going to do with them? I don't eat them. Do I put them in?
I don't eat them, but I use them for ritual stuff sometimes.
Okay, well, I'm not doing that.
Let's see. What?
No.
They're phallic shaped and spicy, so if you are mad at a man, they can be very good.
Like
what do you mean? Like sticking needles in it or something? Like voodoo?
No, not voodoo, but like you could like write his name and like put some stuff and like put it in there and then put some nails in there and then like bury it. Yeah.
That's Holly, don't do that.
I'll try, but we have to wait and see how they turn out. I could make salsa too. I could make salsa. There's salsa. There's salsa.
Don't do it.
Okay.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Well,
you know, I had a priest come to the house and bless the house because Friday was the feast of the Sacred Heart, and I have to now get rid of my crystals and my astrology books, and I'm gonna do it.
Wait, are you not allowed to have crystals in astrology and Catholicism?
I guess not. Well, here's the thing: if you purchase the crystals under the guise of like, I want these crystals to like bring something into my life or whatever, help me, I don't know, get over my
that energy.
The whole thing is like, you're not supposed to have a false god. You're not supposed to
false idolatry, right?
You're not supposed to anything above God. I guess it's one thing maybe to buy crystals because I think they're pretty, but like I bought these because I thought that they were going to give me.
Chrissy, I know.
But what if they are a channel for you to help invoke God into your life? And when you look at them, you think of God more and they're a connective energy to God.
I don't know.
I know plenty of like crazy Catholics, like serious Catholics, like my Nana. She had a crystal or two, you know?
I think you're allowed to have crystals because they can bring you closer to God. Like they're not like God themselves. You know what I mean?
To get rid of them.
I think all that mentality is just designed to keep people down and keep people away from God. All these things can help you just kind of like strengthen your relationship with God. That's how I look at all my magic stuff. I feel God is in control, right? Like God is the full source who's in charge of everything. But my crystals and my rituals and all that stuff is kind of just like my personal meditations that bring me closer to God. But I'm
Spencer,
never like looking at them as God, and I'm never looking at anything that I'm channeling as God, right? It's kind of like, hey, this is just the visualization that helps me channel this energy with God.
right, or else it's like if it's just something pretty that's sitting on your. Spencer Pratt had a crystal business that got ruined by COVID, and then Karen Bass burned his house down and took all of his crystals away. And
So
he
fucked
is
up.
my God. I love Spencer Pratt. I'm not
I hope
political, and
he
they
wins.
stole it from him. No, Chrissy, have you not heard? Have you been unplugged? They
not-
took it away from him. He's no
How can
longer
you
in
like
the
him?
running.
He's out?
He's out. Pratt Daddy is out.
I
What?
do wish though, as someone who's from
Yes.
LA
Yes, he's out.
and like
Come
has
back.
lived here, I think he would be a great person to like control media politically. Like I would love to see him as kind of like a foreign press person, or like someone that's in charge of just kind of like media and social media as far as the government goes, and help kind of like shape the landscape of it. Like he doesn't have to be mayor, right? Like he could have some high level.
I just love reality TV, and I feel like no one's more LA than Spencer Pratt. They burned his house down, and him and Heidi had to sleep in an Airstream with their children. And I hate politics. I hate all politicians, but I talked about it on my show every day. I believed he would win. And then Nithya Raman, this councilwoman, all of a sudden got 40,000 votes in the mail, and they took it away from Pratt Daddy.
LA is a straight up psyop. Like California is a psyop. And it's like we have to just like appease to the government. Like I actually made a joke about the Church of Nancy Pelosi just because that's like what they want, right? But it's like,
Thank you, Gotti. Thanks for the tip.
but I am a Republican. I'm a unconventional conservative, as I call it, but I am willing to be nice to all of the liberal and democratic people just because they're amongst us, right? But I am definitely more of like a moderate conservative type person. That's just nice to people.
Let me blow through these. Hold on.
So you're to the right. You're normal.
Get to the right.
He's normal.
Right.
Grace, if this is beneath you.
No, read it, Chrissy. Read it.
All right, number
Read
one,
it.
Ralph Rafael for 5. Thank you for the 5. Question for Grace. What is her and Ben's preferred form of protection? He doesn't look very mobile, so let's hope she's getting more of a workout. Is this a First Amendment question, a Second Amendment question?
My preferred form of protection is a Glock.
Wow. All right. Thank you, Ralph.
That's right.
Jack Brennan, thank you for the $10. Ladies.
Yeah, Chrissy, I'm so glad you read that because I've been sitting here waiting for 10 minutes with that joke in my head.
No. All right, I have to do it quicker. That was a perfect response. Thank you, Jack, for the 10. Ladies, sorry, but if you're not willing to let strangers splooge in there, you will never achieve financial independence.
No, that's not true.
I'm never gonna
Clock
get
it.
there.
Clock it.
Well, that's what an IUD is for. You gotta let them go.
Catch it.
We're talking about jizz, right? What did I miss?
Yeah, splooge is weird person
Splooges,
lingo
yeah.
for jizz.
Okay, yeah, rather in me than on me. I
You
don't
called the
know.
jizz
Yeah.
splooge.
What's up, Sam? Sam says, Keanu, you should devote a cooking stream to multiple corn-involved dishes while raving about how appetizing, delicious, and nice it is to eat corn.
I have gotten that suggestion so many times, and Gino and I, we have a
Corn
bunch of
special.
corn recipes written down. Hush puppies.
The Bean
corn
had
dogs. Yeah.
corn for the first time this week. He just like nibbled it right off the cob. It was so cute.
Did he die?
He did not
It
burst.
was there. No, I think he was fine, right?
Yes, he was fine. Max Frank, thanks for the $5. I can't watch FNT now since Gary backstabbed and betrayed you over NT, a goddamn effing thing. And I'd been watching since 2019. Almost feels like a personal betrayal. Yeah, it feels like there might be something going on that I don't know about, because I just feel like the response and what is happening to me has not equaled to like what I have said, done, people that I've had on. So it's a
And
question
to
mark
leave
for
you like
sure.
hanging is sort of weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, no one please do not mispronounce or mistake D-Day Cobra's name. If you've never watched FNT, he gets very upset about that. He does not like to not be seen. And right, because I'd never, even when you were on it, I never really watched it. I feel like at least he sat there and on a show with you for 5 years and then used your controversy as his content. And then he came at me for not knowing who he was, Tupac, D-Day, Chopra, whatever it is. And I felt like, why is this specific one acting more like a chick than Chrissie even is? Are you like, drama farming from this?
And like Holly, you've been on Compound, right?
I have.
And Keanu was a multiple frequent guest hosted for me many times.
I feel like I remember you from that. Yeah.
Compound, we had our problems. We had our haters, we had our drama, but one thing we all had was professional loyalty. And that was the one rule, is don't shit on the other talent at the network. And that was something we were all pretty much able to do, aside from just, ribbing of each other, which is fun. But yeah, if the table were turned and somebody else on the panel got stepped in it or got into some stupid drama, I would never do countless videos. I would never just wring them dry for super chat money. I just, even if you're not like my best friend, you're on a panel show with me for 5 years, I would never, ever do that to somebody. It's just.
Well, the line has been crossed, so it's time to go. Chop, chop. Let's go. Get the clips.
Right.
Come on.
Get the clips.
Get that fugly
No, the
alien
new
bitch.
era
Let's
of
go.
the
Get that
internet
fugly
is
alien
so
bitch.
call
Come on.
outy. Like the call out era is here. Like they're taking, Gen Z is taking no prisoners, and honestly, like it's war, I guess. Like we all have to.
Well, this is why
prepare for
reality
the rage
television.
war.
It's why reality television is so popular, right? But like, that's not Chrissie. You're not Chrissie Cobra. Also, kind of an incel name to call yourself D-Day, a historical event and a snake. But
that I
you're
am
not Chrissie Cobra. Let me.
For Jeremy by having Melanie on. Like, you're gonna have to explain to me how that's, because I never at any point said that false flagging is good or fine. So I think people they run with whoever the narrative of their favorite drama farmer, and then they repeat it over and over, and in their minds it's real. But because I get it, it's easier to just believe whoever you like on the internet rather than like go through hours of live
independent thinking and research. Oh my gosh, really? People can have their own thoughts and they don't have to be sheep.
Right.
Oh,
it's
people
like
believed that I was Tim
It's
Stokely
like
for a couple of weeks, so they will believe anything.
Right.
Even though my account's name was Holly Treats and the name showing up was not Holly Treats, they just believed that I was Tim Stokely because I'm like, yeah, I'm Tim Stokely and I'm a unstoppable bitch, and they totally went with it. So
I wouldn't know who that is unless you told me.
he's the owner of OnlyFans, or he's the founder of OnlyFans, so he doesn't matter though.
Is he a Jew?
No, he's British actually. He's British and non-Jewish. And then they partnered with Leo Radovinsky, who is Jewish, who owned My Free Cams. But it wasn't a particularly like Jewish thing. It was more just like Tim talking, like pimping out girls on OnlyFans. And then they just like increased the numbers.
Damn. And Fugati, thank you so much for the 20. Gotta go. You girls have fun. Thank you.
Bye, Matt Fugati.
Is it M? Is it Matt? Is it Mark? I'm dying to know.
Matt Fugati. He sent us all of our Butcher Block cooking boards. He's a big Cooking with Kiki fan. Yeah.
I'm not wanting to send you a butcher board. I got scared.
Ass Pennies. Thank you, Ass Pennies, for the 2. Hi, SimpCast. I'm drunk. That is all. We love you, Ass Pennies.
Ooh, ass panties. Do you put them in your ass?
Ass pennies. Grace, is there anything I left out? I know you said you were going to explain it, and then I just explained it.
Oh, one thing.
Oh, no, it's your drama,
then with the hypocrisy, Brittany Venti, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Brittany Venti then, because I made fun of her corn allergy, and I called her I believe my thing was that she's unpleasant to be around from my general interactions with her, and she's a slob. And I used the word pig, and she threatened to false flag me. She said,
Whoa,
I
like
would
that right now?
Right. She
Really?
said I wouldn't
Or it was
say
like
that
a
if
dog whistle. It was like a, I
it was
don't
a
have
dog whistle.
time.
Yeah.
Wait, what platform is this?
She was on her whatever she does. Yeah, and she
But wait, are
threatened.
they? But what
Yeah,
platform
dog
are they?
whistle.
Are they
Wait,
threatening
what
to
did
flag?
she say? What did she say?
She said, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that on
yeah.
YouTube if I were you.
Compare it, and it was like a dog whistle for her, merry band of incel slob followers.
Oh, but isn't that ironic considering that that's what the quartering was complaining about?
Isn't that what this all was about?
Hold on,
And
wait
yes,
a second.
my channel is way smaller than hers, but she was so upset because I made fun of her bullshit allergy and just called her a hypocrite and a slob that she said to her fans, she did a little dog whistle to go and report my channel, because I don't think that rule is there for, I think it's more there for like not me calling you a pig. That's just, I mean, you're a mess.
There so that you don't call basketball Americans monkeys.
Yeah, precisely. There you go. Right. Which I would never do. But
And
she
they
was
wouldn't-
so
they would call them
angry.
teens or cyclists or,
Right. Which I would never do. But then she did this little dog whistle, sort of like a threat to false flag me. And
You
if
can
we know
insult
anything
people
about
on
her,
YouTube.
yeah. Right. I said I'll stick with the word slob instead of pig. But she is a
I
mess.
believe she's
The
a pig.
weaponization of the
have
flags, I
feelings that she's
swear.
a pig. You can have feelings about someone, and you can have your perception about someone. Doesn't make it fact. It just means I believe this person is this way. People are way too. You guys are all way too young, because when you have my age, you stop to not care. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, what are you
I
gonna
don't
do?
give a shit. The things people say about me are so fucking heinous. If she can't handle me just calling her out for being a hypocrite and saying how, yeah, she's a mess, she doesn't know how to clean up after herself, that she goes that far. Isn't that where this all started? The false flagging. I find that incredibly interesting and very hypocritical. That's all.
Honestly, I come from the era where people were getting their house broken into and people were literally holding a gun to their head and give them their accounts, like crazy hacker stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like when they're talking about, I'm like, aren't you scared that someone's gonna like go gangster on you? Like, there's gangsters on the internet.
You're from the doxing era where they send like SWAT teams after you.
I'm from before that. And they would literally just break into your house, like literally, like some crazy kids would just break into houses and like do stuff like. And then the doxing era happened with the SWAT team and stuff like that. But there was worse stuff before. It's actually gotten better. Like it's gotten way safer. But like these new wave of influencers like don't even know how crazy,
Right.
how loco we got.
And my show or Chrissie's show or whatever isn't I'm certainly not necessarily about like talking drama farming and talking about I'll respond to somebody or bring something up, and it's fun when drama happens, but if it organically happens, it's like, otherwise I watch Architectural Digest and talk about Spencer Pratt and the Kardashians.
Right.
Like,
We're normal
not
people now, guys. Like we're not
me
bad.
and my
We're not
mom
bad
very
people.
so
right.
good, Keanu. Like when you do rants about like Sabrina Carpenter or like Zendaya or like whatever like the latest celebrity bullshit is, I think that's such a strength of yours, and it's such a
thank you. That's what my afternoon show is about. And if I have to touch on Miss Revenge Corn, then I do. But then I'm like, that's not what I'm going for. That's like her thing. And I just think if that's her thing, then she shouldn't be so fucking hypocritical. And I am not one to mince words either. So I will call it out. And then I'll move back to Sabrina Carpenter, the Kardashians, Travis Barker, and Courtney, and call it a day.
Yeah.
I think if you need to threaten to false flag people, you don't need an account because that's stupid.
Right.
I think it's stupid that you're online and broadcasting yourself and that's your most gangster thing you can do. It's like, no, we'll SWAT you.
But I've been swatted twice in 12 hours. So it's like, I don't know. I just feel, which was, a blessing in disguise, because now I have a personal relationship with my local police police
There you go.
officers.
Wait, have you been swatted, Chrissie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's iconic.
It is iconic. It's
You're a
Not
true
when your
gangster.
in-laws answer the door and like how
yeah.
yeah, that was a while ago, right? I mean,
20 was it before I got married? It was a while ago. Was it 21, 22?
I only remember because it was like when it was one of our first. I came and met you, and we were at a gig. Yeah,
I had Aaron and April back when Aaron and April were married.
Oh God.
I was gonna have them on at night, not in studios. Before I had a studio, just like remote. So the person that swatted me, turns out it was a 14-year-old that lived in, I think, West Virginia, swatted me, had me swatted that night. And then because of this, I was busy getting swatted. I couldn't have the episode. I had them on that morning. I got swatted again. Same guy the next morning.
He's like drunk with power.
And then I feel like we went to a gig and you were trying to explain to me what happened to you. I'm like, what was it? Like someone did what? I had no like I didn't have like a mind about what that even was. And I don't even think you did either. You were like, I don't know. This weird thing happened because of my show.
And it's no joke because dogs have been killed in this sort of thing. People, it's like it's no joke. It's very risky.
We can't be wasting the SWAT's team's time. Also, I think that's like the biggest thing. Like, there's real criminals out there that are doing real dangerous stuff, and there's more of them out there because the SWAT team has had to waste their time with people like Chrissie and people like normal people that aren't doing anything wrong. And it's like, you guys, there's like dangerous criminals on the street. Like, we need the SWAT team to be fully like focused on actual crime.
Good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Digital Badger, thank you for the 5. Tried to tell you about cowboy candy for jalapeno, but no matter what, I couldn't send. Cowboy candy. That sounds disgusting, Digital Badger.
What's cowboy candy?
I don't know.
Is it a euphemism for something?
I know. It's code for something.
Is it like candied jalapenos with bacon or something? I bet it's something like that.
Jack Brennan, thank you for the 10. Holly, how much for a personalized spiritual crystal ball bullshit reading and splooge in your session? Thanks.
I wouldn't have sex with someone like you. I only have sex with the 1%, but I appreciate you. Your lust.
What if he is a 1%er?
No,
A
that's
1%er
Kevin
is like
Brennan.
just I only fuck high net worth individuals and executives. I don't fuck people
Millionaires.
who tip $10.
Millionaires and billionaires.
More than million. No, not even millionaires. That's not even. That's not even what
So
we're doing
Andrew
anymore.
Tate was right. So Andrew Tate was right, huh?
It's
About
not
what?
Kevin Brennan, but at the
Okay.
very least, that's a picture of Kevin Brennan. His brother, the more successful comedian, might be the 1%, but certainly not Kevin there.
I wouldn't fuck any guy who's an entertainer, honestly. I just don't like that. Like, I like men that lead off camera.
How do you feel about headbands?
Anyway.
Who's headband? I just don't have a celebrity crushes. I like the executive type, like leader type. I don't really like guys who are on camera at all. Like, even the really hot ones.
Yeah. Taking charge, the boss man, getting shit done, and they're giving you orders in a respectful way, and it's so hot and so sexy. You're just like, ugh.
I love it when a guy can
love
lead
that
off
kind of
camera. It's so sexy.
Holly, you don't have a celebrity crush, like an actor or anything?
No.
Oh my God.
On.
Not
I don't
one.
like them because they're all so gay.
Mine is Joaquin Phoenix. I just think he's the weirdest
He's
man
cool.
on earth. I love him.
Cool. I'm trying to think of who was the last celebrity crush that I had. I honestly just can't. They're all gay and they're
Not
all
like
like
even
pedophiles.
like fat Leonardo DiCaprio. Like,
Yeah.
I love fat
Orlando
Leonardo.
Bloom. And
I don't like
Katy Perry.
athletes. I don't like actors. I don't like male artists. I'm sorry to break the hearts out
Not
there.
even baseball players who are like quiet and all Republican and have great butts.
I don't.
Because
Because it's like my family's in entertainment, so it's like, and I lived in LA, so it's like you just meet so many of them that you're like, wow, you guys are just all like have a personality type, and I don't like they're not my leaders. My leaders are like psychopath Russians that I exclusively kind of like tech bros and Russian men. So it's like I'm very specific. And anesthesiologists. I like anesthesiologists a lot.
I had sex a bunch of times. I had a slam piece that was an anesthesiologist when I was in college. He had a huge dick. And he really did. And then
they're smart as fuck. They're so smart. I just love it when a guy's like really like I like it when guys make me feel stupid and I'm really smart. So it's like hard. It's a hard like it's hard for me to find them.
Although I'm not into people. One morning though, we woke up and like we were making coffee, and I said he was still kind of drunk. I think I said, "What do you have to do today?" He was like, "I have to go put some people to sleep and tell a bunch of veterans why their hearts don't work." I said, "Are you in?" I said, "What? That is the most." And I was young. I was like 22. He was like maybe 35 or something. I was like, if my anesthesiologist might be post drunk, I don't think I want you as an anesthesiologist.
Anesthesiologists are like the highest level of drug dealer, actually. Like low key.
That's the most dangerous fucking one to be. You could fuck that up so easy. I was like, red flag. Thank you.
They're truly the highest form of drug dealer. And I also like engineers. Like I like really successful engineers. I like guys that I could cause a world war with, you know. It's just like first date want to go aura farming and start a world war. Like that's hot, right?
Let's get into this because I've been waiting to talk about this. And thank you, Grace, for bringing this to my attention.
Oh, speaking of hot guys, let's go.
We have spoken of this individual many times on this program.
Oh,
I just enjoy keeping tabs on him because as a mother, I feel for this young man. And
oh no,
I actually have like softness in my heart for him because I just feel like his life is so like sad.
This guy is a mess. I'm sorry.
Got a nose job, and he did not need a nose job.
He also didn't need to go on camera right after either. Like you were supposed to take time off a little bit when you get your nose done, just that way you don't absorb the negative energy of the internet while you're healing.
But his nose absorbed the negative energy.
I don't think a guy could ever look better with the nose job. Like there's no nose that a guy could have that's bad. It's like if it's big, it's great. If it's small, it's great. If it's hooked, it's great. If it's straight, it's great.
Like, I actually like the orientation of his old nose, but it's too early to tell how it's gonna look. Like it's gonna take like a year for it to like really settle in, and like his eyes are swollen also, so it's really like you really can't. It's way too early to tell.
No, he looks like shit. I'm sorry. He looks like fucking Rob Lowe and behind the candelabra
like
now.
Everybody else, like he just looks like a lot of guys now.
I like a man like Gerard Depardieu made a fucking career of having a giant schnoz. He was an ugly man, but like people liked it. He got play all the time.
No, and you were saying earlier, Joaquin Phoenix, he literally has a cleft lip that like hasn't really been
he
totally
was one of those
fixed.
kids that you see in Fox News commercials. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, and Clav's original nose wasn't even big. It was just really, it was actually a really good nose. But I see.
Snubbed.
I can see that he didn't like how much his nostrils were exposed, but honestly, it looked good. But it's way too early to tell because his entire between his eyes is swollen. So he doesn't look the way he's going to look in a year, actually. Yeah.
He looks he looks like Kendall Jenner now. Let's just be honest. Like, I'm sorry. Right.
Like, all right. Here's this is from Kick Champ. Clavicular got emotional after realizing Dr. Miami may have ruined his life forever and cost him his entire career. And that is a good point about appearing on camera too soon after a nose job.
Oh, I hope he doesn't cry. It gives you more inflammation when you cry after a nose job.
He looks more delicate.
He looks like Michael Jackson's, one of Michael Jackson's nose jobs. You know, I can get him redone and redone. One of the angles looks just like Michael Jackson.
Keep in mind, he's like 20 years old.
Right.
Yeah, Michael Jackson 2.0, but white.
Way too small. Yeah, okay.
No, he shouldn't be on camera right now. He really shouldn't be on camera right now. It's too early to tell.
He doesn't look bad. He looks fine. And The music.
Wait,
is
are
so
we allowed to say retarded now? That changes my life. Like, that's so much easier.
You're
Whole
retarded
That one's making a comeback, I guess. Yeah.
for a while now.
I have
He
a retarded
Yeah, it's
face.
too early to tell. Like, that's not going to be his nose in a year because it's so swollen.
I have
doesn't
no
look
problem with plastic
awful.
surgery. I have no problem. If your nose is bugging you and you want to get a little nose job, I just got Botox and a tooth and my wisdom tooth pulled from my dentist in South Carolina, same time. Like, I have no issue with plastic surgery or anything, but I feel like, he just had an accidental overdose on stream
Recently.
Recently. Like, I probably wouldn't be thinking about a nose job right after that. I mean, that happened like 2 months ago.
What did he overdose on?
Who the fuck? No, I don't know. He was like,
It's like some kind of steroids
Molly,
kind of energy
ketamine,
drink kind of thing. I don't know. Yeah.
Sounds exciting. I had a nose job, but my original nose, I had a very wide bridge. I didn't just get my tip refined. Like, I got my tip refined too, but I had to get a full-blown rhinoplasty. And I was like very bruised because they had to break my nose. They probably didn't have to break his nose, but I stayed off camera for like a solid 4 months because it was just like, it was way too visible. You know what I mean? Like, I just had insane bruising and stuff, but it wasn't even like I couldn't smile normal for like a year and a half. Like, it affected my upper lip. Like, your upper lip wants to droop because they cut me right here.
Wow.
So those nerves had to grow back. Like, it was a very intense healing process.
you gotta
And
let
it's
it
like-
settle in. Yeah. Right.
It settled in really nice. Like, and it looks like my nose. It doesn't look like a
No,
McDonald's.
it's a lovely nose.
Great.
Thank you. But it was a very traumatic surgery. It was it's one of the longest healing surgeries you can sign up for. Even if it's just your tip, the tip takes even the longest to heal actually because it has to drain up. So I don't think you should be on camera right now, if we're being totally honest, because it's just gonna psychologically fuck with him,
Yeah, your nose is so cute. I would have never. It doesn't
Thank
even
you.
add a nose job. Like,
I had a
that's
very wide nose before. Like, my bridge was very wide and my tip kind of just turned down a little bit and I had them make it straight and it
It's a
changed my
fabulous
life.
nose job. Yeah. Right.
Thank you. But it was definitely an intense process and I'm shocked at I would never go on camera that early afterwards.
For a bunch of people on the internet to go, your nose
To be
looks like
mean.
shit.
okay. Hold on. Let's play this one. From Clavicular. Wow, Clavicular updates. There's a whole Twitter dedicated. Clavicular is about to crash out on his chat. They started blaming him through the TTS, which is talk to text, I think. Talk to speech. Text to speech.
That's what Gino does. Yeah,
Job. This is the worst job ever. Oh boy. And maybe he knows it's too early. Knows it's too early to be on camera, but he does it because
knows.
He's addicted to the fame.
Appreciate it, dog. Appreciate it.
Rabbi Pinto just tipped $2. Hello, Braden. Good to see you are transitioning into a Jew more and more every day, including the no love from Tel Aviv.
His name's Braden.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, what that's crazy.
It's the worst job ever. It's the worst job ever.
He's so dramatic.
He got a nose job at 20. Obviously, he's dramatic.
Oh my god, I hate doing this. This is why I don't show.
Shop just tipped $2. Bro looks like Family Guy. It's over Clav. You are a joke.
Family Guy.
He's gonna cry.
Yeah, poor guy. He does look like a completely different. He doesn't.
I need to teach him how to control his people because I would just be BDSMing the crowd the whole time and be screaming at them back and then make them pay me. He could be doing this so much better. He needs me.
Well, no, but he can't do that because his whole thing is about critiquing people's looks, which he doesn't even do.
So they're just firing at it. He's getting a taste of his own medicine.
Well, not that he's shitting on people all the time for their looks, but that's kind of his whole thing is critiquing people's looks, including his own. So I feel like it's a really good thing, actually. The Lord works in mysterious ways. It's now all the people who follow him are going to be like, oh, actually body dysmorphia isn't a good thing. Oh, we forgot that is actually like a mental disorder that's not good for people and
maybe
makes them
this
do
is
horrendous things to
necessary.
themselves.
Yes.
Like none of his fans are on board. I don't think many of them are on board with this.
Now he's
so.
gonna look like one of Taylor Swift's squad for the rest of his life. Like,
I mean, he doesn't look terrible. He
made
just
him
kind of
look
looks like
real
a 13-year-old boy. I think like he
He looks like a
demasculinized
toddler in
himself.
a tiara.
feminine.
Like,
You look them as masculine, which was the goal of what they were trying to achieve.
Yeah, I mean, I get
He
how the
actually
nose
showed up to this party during this porn convention and apparently like fired a gun at the party, and I was told about it and I didn't go to the convention because I just knew it was going to be weird. But it's kind of scary when you hear about young men overdosing and then shooting alligators and then going and firing a firearm at a party and then getting a nose job right after. It's like these are like kind of it's kind of like a little
erratic
scary. Yeah.
behavior, right.
Well, I mean, the thing about Clav is like people suspect the reason he blew up is because like he's had people pushing him or whatever, but it is just very appealing for young people, but like especially young men, to see this guy, see all the drugs he's taking and say like, oh, he's actually good looking. Like it's actually seems to be working. I want to do that myself. So for him to push it to this point where it's like, oh, actually he ruined it all, is like, okay, maybe he'll take a step back. He's really, you know what I mean? Like
This
it really
might be a humbling moment.
Yeah, I mean, and I think he's mentally ill personally. I mean, I think he has body dysmorphia. He doesn't actually see himself the way that he looks.
For sure.
He sees someone else. And so he's like, he did this and it's too bad, but
I feel like that's what Michael Jackson had, because you saw, I went back and looked at like the 1980s or like 78, 79, early 80s, late 80s, and look at the transition of his nose and how many times he had it done. He had this image in his head. It's like, I had to learn to go to the mirror and not see myself as fat. I had to, or you know what I'm saying? So I had to learn to look at myself with real eyes, which is really hard. And it took a really long time. And I think when you have body dysmorphia, if he saw his nose as big, it was probably 4 times bigger than when he thought it was.
Exactly.
So you have to learn to see it as it really is. You have to close your eyes and say, look at this objectively. Okay. Don't look for your flaws. Don't look for things that are off kilter. Just try to see it as it is. And it's really hard because you see things in your head is already saying, oh, I'm like 300 pounds, when really you're like 127 and 5'11", right? It's crazy.
And he's on camera all the time. Like, I know for me, when I was on camera going live, like as a webcam model and then just as a streamer for like years on end, it's like you really just pick yourself apart, because it'll be like you're sitting here looking at yourself all the time like, oh my god, this is wrong, oh my god, da, da, da. And it's like, no, it's like you look really good to everybody else, and you just kind of get into this like ultra critiquey mode of yourself. And it's just not good to look like, this is a mirror, right? So it's like, it's not good to see yourself for that many hours per day, you know what I mean? Like for X amount of time, like that's just not what we're meant to do.
Yeah.
But also the face and body you're given is the perfect expression of who you are. Like his nose was him. You know what I mean? Like
he doesn't look like him anymore.
I don't think you love who you are if you get plastic surgery.
He's gonna think his wife had an affair. He's like, who did you sleep with? This kid has a huge nose.
I mean, it's an insult to God and to also your future kids. Like, I don't want to look like myself, and I don't want you to look like me, and I don't want to look like what God made me look like. So
true.
No offense, Holly. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm so much happier. I did not like my previous nose at all. But the one thing I've learned to accept, like I have a birthmark right here, and I've just learned like that is something that like now that there's technology to get rid of it, I just won't, because I have accepted it. So it's like you, I don't know. It's like there's like it's like have body dysmorphia in moderation. You know what I mean? And then also things happen in your life. Like when I was in high school, I used to like really pick apart my weight, and I definitely had like eating disorder stuff. But now that I've gotten older and I've gone through health stuff, now I'm like very protective of my weight, and I'm like, I don't want to lose weight, I don't want to gain weight, I just want to maintain, and I don't want to be crazy about how I do it. So it's like a lot of this stuff too is just like your early 20s and your high school years, and you kind of grow out of that. So that's why I have so much compassion for him, because it's like so many people just go through that, like girls and guys. in their like high school years and then 20s, and then life happens and you value your health more.
But what's
And
bad
then it
about
just
this is most 20-year-olds don't have the money and the resources that Clav does. So it's like, yeah, the average person who doesn't like how they look in their 20s, like, deals with it because they don't have the money to like go out and get a bunch of work done. I think
my
it's
question is like, why are his
um,
parents letting him? Like, who? Like, I feel like
he
they
did it
should,
under
like,
he did it
He
without
was
them knowing. I mean, you
20.
could always
He's
say
an
like, well, of course
adult.
they knew, but no, he
I
did
think
it
they
as
should have
adult.
intervened.
He's been taking
If he was my
testosterone since
kid,
he was
I would have
14.
intervened, and I
You
would have been
can't.
like,
You're
"Hey,
adult.
take
You're
6
adult.
months off of the internet, and maybe do some healing. And after that, if you still want to get it, then you can." But I would have made him like wait and take a little bit of like a grace period away from all the negative energy, and like being like, "Hey, if this is really important to you, I'm going, like, I support what your decisions are. You have to pay for it, but like you cannot be on the internet for the way you are at this rate and then just like go jump into it because you might be getting influenced."
He claims that he did it all secretly. Like he's been taking testosterone since he was 14, like from the black market or whatever, or the black dark web or whatever. And he
Okay,
claims
so he
his
just has
parents
an
didn't
eating disorder.
know.
He just has body dysmorphia and eating disorder stuff.
I think that has to do with his parents though, because like somehow
Thank
he wasn't
you.
loved. He was not loved.
Or
'cause
was he
doesn't love
sexually
himself.
abused? Like guys get sexually abused too. You know what I
Showing
mean?
the signs of that. He's showing the signs of very insecure. Someone did not tell him he was fat when he was younger, because someone told my kid that he was fat and chubby when he was 14. If you were to see my kid, he's 6'2", 21 years of age, and he is like, he's athletic. But it was me say, hey, you don't like the way you look. You've got to go to the gym. You've got to eat right, get them on a diet, and you got to keep them off the freaking internet. That the parents allowed him to be influenced by people on the internet, and that's what happens.
Here's the thing, right?
Right.
Yeah, he spent hours and hours a day on these. Literally, I'm not being pejorative. They're literally incel forums, like Reddit for incels.
Yeah.
And he would post and post and post, and it's like, so your parents, like, you can say all you want, your parents weren't aware of this stuff, and at a certain point they did become aware, and they tried to take it away, and then he started hiding it more. But for some reason your parents were okay with you spending hours on the internet alone. Like that seems to indicate also like they just don't really care about you. Like something happened there. You don't just accidentally start taking testosterone at 14. Like you're deeply
Isn't his dad
insecure for
some political guy?
I don't know.
I think he comes from like some wealthier political. They're high profile in some way, and it sounds like they might have ignored him and just put some crazy pressure on him, and he might have just had to be his own parent online, which we see a lot. I want to heal that kid, honestly. Like I want to like give him spiritual guidance and like get him healthy because
What would be your spiritual guidance for him, Holly?
I would make him take a break from the internet, and I would make him go into nature, and he could bring his girlfriend if he wanted. And I would just teach him how to make normal human connections in person and how to talk to people. And I'd make him cry because I think he needs to.
Cry?
I don't know.
That would
I'd
be
figure it out. I'm good at that
enough.
shit.
That would be
I'm
good
really good at
content.
making people cry, but like in a
That would
healing
be
way.
content.
And I think he honestly just needs. It also sounds like his mom is like kind of financially pressures him. Like it sounds like his mom is really like money oriented, just like the things that I've seen, and that his life is just very optics and money oriented, and that they can't trust each other. And I don't think he has any like healthy familiar relationships. I don't think he has any healthy
doesn't
human
love
relationships.
himself. It's really simple. He
needs
have
a
to love
mom.
yourself. He
Yeah.
hasn't been taught to love himself. He's 20 now.
He needs
gets to make-
Mecha Olga.
Yeah, but he did. But the fact is, he's 20.
it.
Like when my kids turned 18, they were out of the house. They were out of the house, and I let my son stay a little bit longer. But I told my kids, when you're 18, you're going to be moving out of the house, and that was so that they. And of course, I'd let them stay, but I wanted them to have goals and know that you're going to have to depend on yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to be independent. You have to be driven. Your looks are only going to get you so far. And this mother is allowing this kid to rely on looks and preying on young men to make money. She's not loving him, and he's not loving himself.
I think it's also deeper than just the looks. Like I think that he hasn't ever gotten attention that's positive in his life, and he's only gotten negative attention from his family. And now he's mainlining attention from the internet and can't differentiate whether it's good or bad, and it's actually really toxic attention, and he's getting a lot of attention because it's like you get more attention the more toxic you are, right? So it's like I think he needs to learn what the difference is between positive and negative attention. Someone needs to give him positive attention and needs to be like, hey, here are your other positive attributes that you have going on. Here are things that you have that are really amazing that you could get attention for, that I think you deserve attention for. And I think that would absolutely change his life.
But also, what is his relationship with his dad that he's like so obsessed with his looks as a man? Like, what is his role model of masculinity there? That's bizarre.
I don't know,
Like,
but it's very
dads,
sus.
most dads would tell you that you're gay for doing this. Like,
Exactly.
not that his dad has to, but like most dads wouldn't tolerate their son like
Going to
being
get
obsessed
plastic
with their
surgery.
looks and doing
Yeah.
surgery. Like what
Also, I mean,
standards of
sometimes it's like, was
masculinity
the
are you
dad
basing
pimping
this
him out
on?
to try to have him do some kind of like arranged marriage, right? Like in my case, my family pressured me a lot to try to like marry the right way. And it's like, even though it wasn't necessarily sexual abuse, it's just like a very sexual, like you're sexualizing your kid when you're trying to prettify them and make them very optics driven. And it's like, even though he's not a prostitute per se, right? Like he's been trained to believe that he has to sell himself in this way, and it's turning into a disease for him. And so that's kind of why I have so much compassion for him. But he needs to learn that he has other marketable skills other than these really superficial things,
he
and then
really-
learn to like them more.
It's really simple. He just needs to learn to love himself first, because then what anyone says or what anyone thinks about him does not matter. And then he can lead young men in a positive and upward direction. But right now he loathes himself. That's why he's trying to change the way he looks. You need to learn to love yourself the way that you are without outside influence. So that when that comes upon you, it doesn't crush you. It doesn't destroy you. People were mocking his nose and he was nearly crying.
Wow.
If he was confident in himself, that would not matter. He
Right.
needs to learn to love himself.
And then he's also getting that reinforcement from the internet money, because he's basically just selling fear, right? And selling insecurity. And so he is probably making some pretty decent money selling all of his black market stuff online. And it's reinforcing his behavior because that's the only like positive attention he's getting, or that's the only attention he's getting. So I think he just needs to like see another way. Like he needs to experience a different way, and it will change his life.
Everything in moderation, right? Like I think it's good to tell young men, to tell everybody, like, yeah, this is the way. I hate the term looks maxing, but like, yeah, you're gonna look better the better shape you're in. That doesn't mean like put a hammer to your face, but like, yeah, moisturize a little, get some retinol, whatever skin regime,
or get into the science of it too. Like you can get really intelligent with skincare and beauty, right? Like it's a chemistry thing. So it's like,
Oh no,
like
he
that's
got
like,
into the science too hard. No, he started.
got
pumping
into
himself
he
full
got
of
into the
chemicals.
fucked up science.
A lot of different types. Like his vitamin regimen is, it just sounds like a drug dealer, like a drug addict. Let me play this clip. I don't know if it's similar to the one I played before, but
I hate you. I hate you guys. All right. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry after the stream. What is wrong with your jaw? How many times do I have to explain it? Maybe fucking look at the title of the stream. You gay retard.
you guys listen to that.
Well, that's the thing too. He's not running a very good community. Like he's running a hateful community. Like I was taking my clothes off and doing explicit stuff, and my people loved me. You know what I mean? And I wasn't getting the kind of like negativity from my stuff that he was doing. So that you set the tone. You know what I mean? Like you as the leader set the tone for your followers.
Well, it's encouraging people to have plastic surgery. At 20 years old, your body is a man, your body is still growing. My son is still growing and he's 21.
You're a kid.
Yeah, like his nose isn't even like in its final form. Like it's like, dude, your face is gonna change so much.
Chrissie, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude, but I have a stream for 11 with my new boyfriend, so
You're
I
not
do have to
rude.
run.
Okay, if there's any Grace related Question here. Okay,
That's
tell
my
me
scene.
hello you from Ralph of number one Ralph. Grace, have you been Victoria's Secret shopping for a new outfit for Father's Day, or does Ben prefer you not waste? Okay, that sounds like a
I get the money for my lingerie from my simps, just to clarify. So that's not wasting. It's not even my money. It's just, free cash.
Good answer. Good answer. Grace, my love, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Where can people find you and follow you?
Nice to see you again, Chrissy, and the panel.
I love the
Probably
haircut.
the other way.
So cute.
Thorp Tube, thank you. It's giving Jennifer Aniston.
It makes
Sort
you look
of.
younger. Like you're already young, but like it's very cute.
Thank you. Thorp Tube on YouTube and Kick, and thank you for having me. You guys were awesome. Thank you.
You're the
It was a
best.
pleasure meeting you.
Everybody follow
Bye.
Grace. Follow her now. Follow her now. Okay.
She's cute.
She is cute.
She's got sass. Kiki, how are we doing?
Am I back? Sorry.
I didn't know if you were in a fugue state.
No, I called Gino. I got a text that I was just trying to respond to.
Oh,
I'll be
no.
back.
Yeah, I hope everything's
No,
okay.
nothing bad. Nothing bad. I just wanted to check on a thing. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. Okay, go check on. Oh, I hate this view. Okay.
Yeah, don't do that view.
Ask Pennies. Thank you for the 5. My name comes from an Upright Citizens Brigade comedy sketch. It's funny. Watch it. Oh, I've talked about this. I did UCB classes for years and teams and all that. I'll have to look it up. This Ask Pennies reference. Digital Badger, literally just candied jalapeno slices. Awesome on burgers. Really any food or just on their own. Ooh, I'll have to try that. Digital Badger.
Cowboy candy.
5.
I want to know what that is.
The actual devil 666. Oh no. Thank you for the $5. This podcast is about Fall City. Every single person in all 4 squares does not convey authenticity. Do you think that you convey authenticity? Well, coming from the actual devil, I don't know how much I really regard this comment.
It's like, show yourself, bro. Who are you?
Yeah.
For real? Because
He's
you're
the
not
devil.
the devil's way cooler than you. Like, I can tell he wouldn't be commenting, you know?
Would call us inauthentic because it's all about flipping.
What
the
is up is
upside
down and down is up.
Yeah.
What is right is left and blah, blah,
So
blah.
if we're pissing off the devil, we're doing a great job.
The devil's way too busy with Clavicular to ever waste his time with us. I'm sorry. Like,
Oh, I hope
That's so
Clavicular-
sad. He's 20 years old. It is, to me, that is really sad that a boy, it's probably more sad that a boy is emotionally breaking down on a live stream, because I do know that boys cry, but I don't think you should cry in public like that. It reminds me of like Mark Levine or who is that? Jimmy Fallon. Like, it's like my son's cried, but I've walked in on him crying to himself, and then I would comfort him as a mother. But there's a time when men cry, and it's not over your feelings being hurt over what people say about you. It's because someone died or something horrible happened, or you're dealing with something, and I think it shows weakness when men cry in public like that over mean things.
Yeah, over your looks, over like your unnecessary plastic surgery.
Yeah, his nose was fine before.
It was fine. And again, like you're not fully formed yet. You're 20 years old. Like you're still maturing. Your brain is still maturing.
I can't believe he's 20 years old. It actually, like, all of his stuff makes him look a lot older in a bad way.
Yeah, the biz is aging him.
Yeah.
Rude comment from Jack Brennan. Thank you for the $10. I think if Holly washed her face and came back on camera, she'd look like Gino Visconti. First of all, Holly's not even really wearing that much makeup.
No, I'm not. I actually was on a yacht earlier and then like came here. I'm really just wearing eyeliner and like blush. So
try to back.
Jealous.
It's the real witchcraft. He's just sad because he's obsessed.
Imagine like, oh, I'll be right back.
She's like, I'm gonna stand up. You can see my butt while I walk away. You want to talk about my face? Yeah, do it. Better send $10 super chat for that.
Wraith, what's up, Wraith? Thanks for the 5. I hope everyone here is having a good night. Elon Musk is now the world's first trillionaire. Yes, congrats to Elon. What would you do if you had $1 trillion? Oh my goodness.
We could do so much.
It probably would be taxed to the high heavens. So what does that actually leave you with? Probably still millions of dollars. What would I do? I would, gosh,
Buy me an island.
yeah, maybe like get
Like
a
Ivanka
beach
Trump, buy me an island.
get a beach house or and yeah, get a beach house and then like a mountain house for snowboarding.
Buy me an island in Albania.
Hot tub, a car, I guess a new truck, and maybe hook my friends up.
Maybe.
What would you do with $1
I
trillion?
No
Holly.
yawning. You have an hour left.
I know. I need to drink more. I'm having seltzer. Holly, what would you do with $1 trillion?
I would probably a dream that I have is I want to start wellness retreats that are location and environment based, because like certain medical conditions actually like get treated better by different climates. Like moss forests do a certain thing, glaciers and ice do a certain thing. So I would basically start a website where you could enter in your health, like search by your health concern, and we would have wellness retreats that actually like help the communities within these places, like help grow communities the right way with like doctors and scientists in like different locations, and then have like travel rehabs for people where it's like you could go get sober, you could go deal with your medical problems, and it doesn't have to be this traumatic thing where you have to like leave your family. It can be like an actual cool thing where like everyone goes in nature, does crafts, learn about the local culture. It's not like a weird Disney psyop. You know what I mean? And you could either go for vacation or just go to like rejuvenate, but have it be to kind of celebrate the location and to also learn about the different sciences and how they can help your wellness. And that's what I would do with $1 trillion. I don't even need $1 trillion to do it. I could do it with like way less, but I would do that and just make it really fun. I think travel's gotten really Disneyland, and Disney, in my opinion, super evil. And I just wish that we were teaching kids more about science and more about like nature and more about like actual skills and education stuff that they could have. And I want to make vacations around that for people and for families.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we take the bean hiking as often as we can, and he loves it. He
He
saw
loved it.
hiking. He saw like a pile of snakes. He was like, because he can't say snake. They're so cute.
That's so cute. Ah!
And he can't say F's or S's. So like he wanted a French fry so badly. He was like, Sasha, Sasha. And I was like, do you mean seltzer? And then I gave him like, no.
Oh, he's in the era where he has his own language. I love that.
It's so cute. Oh my god. And he can eat so much crab and so much shrimp, but he calls it kaba. He's like, kaba? Oh, he wants kaba.
Oh, so cute. He's fancy.
He is fancy.
If I had $1 trillion, you guys would not know about it. You would have no idea that I was a trillionaire, but I would be doing secret nice things for people. I would be helping people homestead, garden, live self-sufficient so they don't have to rely on the government or anyone else. Teach them how to wire, electrical, drywall, all of that stuff. Teach them to be independent and learn that there is joy and pride and being self-sufficient. Even though I'm a girl, I can do lots of things and I like to be really girly, but you would never know I was a trillionaire. I would just do secret acts of kindness.
I like that.
I always wonder, this is my like controversial hot take. It's like, is Elon Musk like Prince Ali of Russia? You know what I mean? Where like
I don't
where
have the
like
brain.
Vladimir Putin's like, okay, you don't have $1 trillion, but we're gonna like make it kind of seem like you do and like create a universe where you kind of like more or less do, but you don't. And we're gonna name you Elon Musk, and you're gonna be like Prince Ali of outer space. Like I straight up wonder that sometimes.
What's the difference between that and what's actually happening?
Right? No, it's like I'm sure like he has access to a lot of stuff, but it's like whenever people heavily promote their money, I'm always like, is this real though? You know?
I wouldn't want people to know if I was a millionaire or trillionaire. I'd be like, don't even put me on the list. Like, don't.
You'd be a target for everything, for scams, for assassination. Who knows? But you'd be a target for so many things.
Yep.
I don't know.
I mean, he sleeps with a lot of people sleep with guns next to their bed, but it's like I don't know. I'm also like very like low key, and that way I've never flaunted money no matter how much I had. And so it's kind or had or didn't have, right? So and I'm just like I live very like simply, like I don't need like I don't dream of lavish things really a lot. Like I just kind of like want to go see everything and be able to like go to do everything that I want and not be able to not have anything that I want, but I don't sit there being like I want a bunch of Ferraris or like I want a mansion or a bunch of mansion. Like I'm not like I don't think like that, but I do. I don't know. I just it just gives Prince Ali vibes, like of Ali Ababwa, except for it's Russia.
He seems like he has simple tastes. Like he doesn't seem like a label whore or anything.
No.
You
I
know-
mean, I'm sure his money is to go to outer space. Like, I'm sure that's why he's so fixated on it because he's got these dreams that are extremely expensive. Like, if you want it, like, for example, like, especially science gets expensive. Like, if you want to develop antimatter, which is basically like the opposite of like the chemical opposite of an element on the periodic table, like, that's the most expensive substance kind of ever. Like, if you wanted to make the opposite of gold, that's like so fucking expensive because you need insane labs and insane amounts of people to make it happen and insane machinery. So I understand like why he needs all the money that he has because he's basically funding his own military.
The opposite of gold was like silver or rose gold or
it's actually anti gold technically
you
is the
can't put
opposite
that
of
in
gold.
jewelry. What's the point?
You wouldn't know it's not for jewelry though. That's the thing. It's to destroy gold.
Why would we want to destroy gold?
There's a lot of reasons. If you the military, that's where the military stuff comes in because they use there's a lot of chemistry that happens in the military, and so you need the opposite of elements sometimes.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, I'm learning so much. Okay.
Yeah.
Matt Fugatti, I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. And doggone it, people like me. I got bored. Thank you for the 5, Matt. Night Owl. Oh, I'll have to read this when Kiki comes back. Kiki reminds me of Lois Lane. She does.
She does.
MTB Steve, thanks for the 10. I only tear up when I listen to Space Cowboy by Casey Musgraves in my car. If you know, you know. Oh, that's Kiki's one of her songs. I'll have to read that when she comes back. Fugatti again. I would make my 10 best friend billionaires. That's a great idea.
That's a really good idea.
Just buy an island and split it with your friends. Be like, and make it like a timeshare. Be like, look, here are your weeks. Here are your weeks. We're figuring it out. Oh my gosh. Okay.
My island joke went over both of your heads. You guys knew that Ivanka Trump bought an island in Albania, right?
No.
Okay, that's why that joke went over your head. That's why I said I'd buy you an island in Albania. She went on this yacht, or sorry, a boat, and her and Jared in like 2023 swam to the island and they discovered this island that has all these endangered species, and they wanted to develop this immaculate resort, and they were just called from God and had the spiritual. Yeah, this land was taken by the communists of Albania from the people, and the people are pissed and they're protesting and they're mad. And she's doing like it was Nat Rothschild's boat, huge boat. I think it was like 16 decks. I'm exaggerating probably. Helicopter pad, boats to go off the back. Like, and they did not discover this island. It's been there. The people owned it, and they went and bought across the island 5 miles of beach, white sand, beautiful, that people owned. The government sold to them, and the people are pissed. They were dragging off protesters, and the bodyguards who dragged off a protester went to jail within a couple of days. Pretty cool. Anyway, that was
Albania's like got such an interesting history. It's been like a military like transitional place for a really long time, and it's got a very interesting travel military culture there. It'll be interesting to see what they do with Albania.
Holly, last time you were on, you met on the stream Mr. Reagan. Mr. Reagan?
Yes.
And then you guys kind of hit it off. Did you chat afterwards at all? Did we? What?
No, because he's just like, it was just fun.
Hold on. Did he drop the ball? He should have messaged you. I put it always on the mail.
I'm glad he didn't though, because he's busy like chasing like he's just like a seeker. You know what I mean?
He is a seeker.
He's a
But that
seeker.
doesn't mean you guys couldn't have like been cute together.
I know, but I have my own like love complicated stuff that I don't talk about very often. I have a very early heartbreak from my high school sweetheart thing that I had, and I'll still always love him. And then I have a lot of love in my life now. So it's like I don't know if I want to chase a guy that's living in Bali or wherever he is, who also doesn't know that it's illegal to do OnlyFans in Bali. And he was like, "Oh, it's really well. Everybody does it here." I'm like, "Yeah, well, people are like getting arrested for it in Bali, so I don't know if it's."
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's still in his like, F-boy era, I suppose.
He's younger than me too. I think I just keep pulling these younger guys. I swear I attract like 21 and 25-year-olds like it's no one's business. And I'm like, I know girls think you're hot, and I know that you guys hear about like cougars and stuff, but I'm just like not interested.
It's exhausting. Yeah.
It is. Like, I'm not a cougar. I like my men older than me.
True.
Ditto.
I do. No matter how hot they are, I just don't like the vibe of being the more learned.
Although
Sean
I am
got kicked out of the UFC by Secret Service tonight. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, Frank is a year and a half younger than me, so I guess I am the cougar.
Ooh, coug vibes. The guy who broke my heart's only like 2 years older than me, so it's not like that much of an age difference, but he just feels so much older than me because he's a genius. So he like feels like way older than me than he actually is. He didn't really break my heart. We just broke each other's heart over and over again and like didn't choose each other over and over again. And then life happened and it got complicated. And now it's kind of like, well, I guess we're going to have to like parasocially flirt with each other forever until one of us grows balls and says hi. But
oh my gosh. Night Owl, thank you for the 2. Chrissy, whatever happened to your cousin Chuck? Oh my god, Chuck Mayr, my trans character. Wait, where's my
wait, do you actually have?
I'm trans, guys. I'm Chuck Mayr.
No, I don't. I mean, I do have cousins. They're just.
But there is no real Chuck.
There's no real Chuck. That just was a character I did.
Oh my god, I believe it though.
Chuck Mayr. Oh my
I want to believe in Chuck Mayr.
All right, maybe I'll have to bring him back. I'll have to find my sticky mustache and beard and bring him back.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. All right, so. Clavicular, if you're watching, it's true. It's like, where do you begin? You can't just say to somebody like, because he's in it, you can't just say to him, oh, you don't need to get this work done, because he's like 20 chapters ahead. So how do you meet somebody at their level and go like, all right, just.
The perfect time would have been it when he was overdosing. Like if he gets in trouble and goes to jail and has a fundamental ego breakdown, he will be able to be rebuilt into a better human. But he does have to like crash and burn. Like he has to hit rock bottom with his addiction and his compulsion. And I don't think he hasn't really hit rock bottom yet, even though it's getting pretty dark, sadly. So we just have to wait, and then I'll be there to heal him when he's when he was at an all-time low. That's what we have to wait for. We just have to get him to an all-time low, and then we can heal him.
Someone just needs to teach him to love himself, because I'm telling you guys, we're all going to get ugly. We're all going to get wrinkly. We're all going to get fat. And if you can't love the person that you are inside, you're doomed. You're just doomed, because you're going to be old and ugly and bitter if that's all you rely on is your looks.
You have to be able to make fun of yourself, like when you get fat or ugly or whatever, and you might just snap back and be out of your.
You can also science your way out of that stuff. Like I truly believe, like you can like biology your body at any point in your life, and it's like if it's important to you to optimize your wellness, or if you're prioritizing, like for example, like I can make my hair grow faster with the right combination of medication, lifestyle, and supplements. Not even anything weird, not even peptides, just like the way you eat, the way you live, the way you sleep, all the basic day-to-day stuff. So it's like I had worse wrinkles in high school than I do now, just because my lifestyle is much healthier now. So
How do you
I
sleep to grow your hair? I'm
you have to sleep in a rhythm. Like you have to go to bed and wake up at the same time for like a significant amount of time and make your body recognize that it's not in survival mode with your circadian rhythm and the way that you eat, and you can't starve yourself. You have to like kind of everything has to be in a rhythm so your body can get comfortable and be like, okay, there's enough nutrients and like health that I can just like put this excess stuff into my hair. You know what I mean? And so your body has, and then you have to work out and make sure you have circulation, and you might have to increase your circulation in your scalp. But like truly, like I can rewind the clock on anybody if they just like do wellness protocols.
So Holly, I don't know if you know this about me. I was a personal trainer for 18 years. So there's so much of what you're just saying right now that is like describing people's metabolism. It's like your body's like a furnace. You have to eat consistently, like these whole starvation diets, fasting. They really are not going to work in the end.
They destroy your hair, skin, and nails. And like, even though you get skinny, it makes you ugly. You know what I mean? Like skinny is not the only measurement.
Because your
like,
body, hold on. Because your body is like a furnace. If you don't give it fuel, it's not going to burn the fuel. It's just going to sit there stagnant and get all dusty, cobwebs, whatever. And so what you're describing with your hair, your circadian rhythm, is exactly that. Your body wants consistency, predictability, care, and love. So anyway, you can finish.
Amen. Yeah, I agree. Like that's why I'm kind of like, it's okay if you're a little vain, if it's to be healthy. You know what I mean? If you're vain and you're chasing this addictive Ozempic, like kind of like I need a quick fix so I can go on camera and like get tortured, right? Like that's not wellness, right? And that's not going to make you beautiful. Like I've seen a lot of people where they're chasing skinny and then they get ugly, or they're chasing skinny and then they fuck up their metabolism and they gain a bunch of weight unintended, like without intention and stuff like that. And it can go the wrong way if you're not actually like treating your body the right way. And so I wish that's kind of like my version of looks maxing is like healthy biohacking via lifestyle and protocols and diet and nutrition. And it's like, yeah, someone needs to lose weight. Let's get you there. But if we, give you rapid weight loss, it's going to create sagging. It's going to break down the collagen in your skin. Like it's not going to give you Ozempic people, right? It'll shrink your frontal lobe and make you crazy also. You know what I mean? May turn you into a reptilian person that's just kind of living on impulse because it's shrinking your frontal lobe. You know? What?
That's what Ozempic does?
They say they're starting to look into the neurology of Ozempic and realizing that there's like some serious side effects with the way Ozempic works. Yeah.
Okay, good thing I know.
But they're not really sure if it's Ozempic or if it's the Ozempic effect, right? And so that's kind of what they're testing right now is it's like, is it the chemical that's doing it, or is it the way that you're not eating? And you know what I mean? Like
starvation.
Yeah, is it the starvation of Ozempic?
There's going to be increase of stomach cancer and colon cancer. I guarantee you with Ozempic. Like I love to be skinny. Like I'm all about that next thing, but diet pills aren't my thing. Eating healthy and exercise. If you're eating right and your body is just the way it is, your body is just meant to be that way, right? If you're being disciplined, you're being strict, and you're just that way. And sometimes the brain is so powerful that you can cause yourself to, like, if I, like right now, I've gained like, I don't even know, I haven't been on a scale, but 5 to 7 pounds since I broke my foot. And I know that as soon as I exercise, I will lose that weight in
That's like fluctuation amounts though. That's not but you're a personal trainer, so I'm sure for you it's kind of like, oh my God, the number, you know what I mean? But
for me, it's not about that though. It's like it could mentally, if I were to get on a scale, it would mess with my head. But because I know my brain is powerful and I even know a number's bullshit. But if I get on a scale, it's going to mess with me. So I don't get on a scale. And I just tell myself, I will be fit. I will be in shape within 6 weeks from the time I set my mind to it. I will just eat balanced. I'll be disciplined. In 6 weeks, I'll have a 6-pack. I'll have veins. And I won't be. Oh yeah.
Wait, did you say veins?
Oh, you mean like vascular?
Oh yeah. I used to. Oh yeah, like 2 years ago, I used to have like the veins that go down from your stomach. Oh yeah, I used to always have those. Not like gross, not like bodybuilder gross, but just like bikini competition type. Does that make sense?
You know, it's so crazy. So this is like the craziness of the mind, right? Because I'm actually trying to increase my body fat percentage right now. And people look at me and they think I'm intentionally vascular. And it's actually, I've had parasites for 4 years and I've been unable to gain weight. And my body's just kind of like distributing its nutrients differently and messing with my hormones. And I actually am trying to get rid of my vascularity right now. But I always get people like just on the surface are like, oh my God, you should do fitness competition. I'm like, actually, that's not what I'm going for. It's unintentional. And I've had a lot of unintentional weight loss and it's actually like bothering me. And I'm actually like insecure about it. So it's like, it's all a head game, right? And like, you don't totally, it really depends on your intentions, right? But yeah, go on.
Eat dry oatmeal. It will.
Dry oatmeal?
Yes, because Kate.
I have parasites in my blood too. So it's I do need the medication to get it out of the blood. But
I'm just saying that you're too vascular. So you want to get rid of the veins and the vascular appearance of it. So on competition day, because I did bikini competition, you do the salt depletion, but you want to do the oatmeal and you want to do a little bit of salt and it's going to smooth out your skin. You're just running really lean to where everything shows.
Yeah,
so
it's true.
You need some good carbs. So, or I actually would say eat some sourdough bread because that's going to balance out your mitochondria in your stomach. Because I don't even eat oatmeal.
Yeah, I like oatmeal actually. I've definitely been changing. Like, I've been actually you can get crazy with the wellness stuff too. Like you can get real OCD and kind of like a little hyper vigilant with that stuff. Like I've been clinically logging my times and my food and also my supplements because I'm just on so many different things that I just want to know what time and like what order I'm taking things. So, but yeah, I haven't tried the oatmeal thing and I'll definitely give that a try.
Actually, I'm going to tell you, because oatmeal in the United States has glyphosate, I'm going to tell you, go to sourdough. Go to health food store and get you a homemade loaf of sourdough bread. Eat a slice or two a day, and that's going to give you that's going to give you some good balance.
Thank you. That's really good advice. Thank you.
Ooh, bread chat.
I love bread.
I learned how to make sourdough bread since I met you, since I last was on your show.
I'm going to start making it. Even though it's a cult, I know there's so many benefits.
No, it's a cult I want to join. Just like the Church of Nancy Pelosi. It's like if you're getting into investing, you just learn that like even though I'm a Republican, like Church of Nancy knows what's up.
Clearly. She's she figured out how to make them
her people know what's up. The people that are advising her definitely know what's up.
I'm going to talk about this viral Riley Gaines moment.
Oh my gosh.
That has been all over my feed. This guy, Jameson Daniel, he is tweeting this kind of in a negative light, but I'm just going to read this comment. Mega influencer Riley Gaines being told / paid by Patriot Mobile handlers what her sincerely held beliefs are in a leaked video. Mar-a-Lago face is a finale. Okay, so he's just being like rude. I'm going to play this clip. I really do think that and I don't know the nature in which this clip was released or if it was like what the deal was here, but I think it's Riley.
Wait, I'm gonna go put my soup on really quick while we play this.
Put the soup on.
Put the soup on.
Should I wait till you're back?
No, I'll listen to it in the background.
Okay. We're putting our soup on. I think that Riley is just doing an ad for Patriot Mobile and she is just confirming with them like the lines in the ads because she wants to do a good job for them. But I'll play it and then we'll talk about what we think.
Wait, tell me the pillars again. So it's pro-life.
First Amendment, Second Amendment, sanctity of life, and veteran and first responders.
Okay.
And
first, second. Yep. Cool. The First Amendment, the Second Amendment, the sanctity of life, our veterans, I feel very passionately about. Do you guys, if you're going to talk about, I mean, you hate to even call them political issues, but do you specifically say like the left or the right, or is that something you try to kind of refrain from? Like if I were to say something to the effect of like the left is still doubling down.
Yeah, you can say
Hmm.
okay. I've her to introduce from the beginning. So
Okay. First, that's what I needed to figure out really quick is when I first, I mean, definitely over a year though. I would say, can I just say that like around 2 years ago? Wait, tell me the pillars again. So it's pro-life.
So, First Amendment, Second Amendment, sanctity of life, and veteran and first responders.
Okay.
And
First, second. Yep. Hello, my name is Riley Gaines, and I'm a very, very proud Patriot Mobile user, and I have been for about 2 years now.
Okay. Thoughts? Who's here? Sally, did you hear this?
Yeah, I've watched it several times throughout the week, and I have mixed feelings because I know I see that throughout your live stream, you do not take paid promotions that I can see. And for me, I don't take it because I don't want to be told what to say, and I don't want to be beholden to anybody. Yet, once you get to a certain status, you're going to take promotions. Does she maybe? She may have these held beliefs. She might actually already believe these things, but she's doing a video and she wants to make sure that she hits all the points for this video, right? For this promotion. Does that make sense?
I think that to me, it looks like, because I have done so many commercial auditions, like before I started doing stand-up, I did improv and then a lot of commercial auditions because I thought that's what I wanted to do. I thought like, hey, I'm going to be the girl who sells herpes medicine. That was my dream. I'm going to be the girl who sells, who's on the Red Robin commercial. And so when I watch this, I go, okay, she's just running lines. She's just confirming what's important to this brand, I guess, or what she's going to stress in her take. This doesn't come off to me like she doesn't know what her own beliefs are.
Yeah, because I kind of feel like if I were to take a sponsor myself, right? Because I've been offered sponsors and I've turned them down because they didn't go with, like, there was some catch, or I didn't like the owners because I do deep dives on their companies. So I would feel like Riley Gaines being in the spotlight like she is, she's going to take the time to research the company. She obviously uses their phone because she's been targeted, railroaded and whatnot. So I'm going to assume that she's going to pick a company that already aligns with her belief system. And she's getting ready to make a commercial or an ad read. And she wants to make sure before she does it, that she hits all of the points. Right. And so that's what she's doing, is making sure, okay, it's this, and this. Because I'm assuming she did her homework and picked a company that already aligned with her belief system. But I could be wrong, but that's what I feel from watching this.
She has very small features for her face. Who is this? Pinched? Do I like or hate?
Should we clip her? Kiki, I don't know if you heard this video, but it's Riley Gaines. I think she's doing a read for Patriot Mobile, and she's trying to confirm like what the important points are to stress. Like, does she have it down clearly? And I feel like the internet loves to pick her apart.
Oh no! I just literally did.
Right.
No,
Look,
right.
I feel like you're just being funny.
I was just teasing, right? And by the way, I apologize. I got a text and my card didn't for some reason go through. I have a gay wedding Saturday, and it's not a theme, but the dress code is upstage the grooms. And I ordered a pair of black lace gloves for my green dress, and I had to update my card. It was a whole to-do. There is no emergency.
Oh, wow.
I apologize.
No, that is an emergency.
Well, kind of. I'm like, these will make the outfit. So they were like literally like $9. I'm like, I just had the wrong
see a picture.
thing. Yes. So I got, a silk green shirt. It's like a whole deal. So yeah, that's why I wasn't here. But okay, back to this woman.
So back to this woman. People are saying, "Oh, she doesn't know what her own beliefs are." This is an off-camera snafu here, but I think people just hate her and love to hate on her. I'm gonna play this again, Kiki. So you
is she controversial? Is she like rage baiting people, or is she just saying?
No, she's not trying to rage bait. I think people are very jealous of the fact that she absolutely exploded. Like, she was one of the few college swimmers who came out against what's her name? Leah something or other, like the trans swimmer.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
What's her name? I don't know. His name, her name, whatever. But she was very
Leah
outspoken.
Thomas.
Oh,
Sorry,
right.
Mike was
Yeah.
stuck.
She was very outspoken about
She's like, hey, this isn't fair. How could I
Yeah.
possibly? Yeah.
Yeah,
He has a dick, and I don't.
and she exploded like
a propeller, if you will.
Absolutely propelled her into like mega celebrity stratosphere, like Mar-a-Lago famous, meeting Trump, like
Okay.
amazing career, doesn't need to work at a bank, very much doing well, doesn't
Right,
have to be somebody's assistant for 15 years.
Right. That's weird because, like, that's the one thing I just go, like, yeah, well, how could, because I don't care if you want to be trans or whatever, but yeah, if it's sports, how could it possibly, I don't blame her for going, I don't think I could possibly swim fast enough. It's the one thing where I go, like, yeah, that's the point. Yeah.
And then people give her shit because they were like, oh, you used to come in 5th. And it's like, well, maybe she would have been 4th if this dude wasn't swimming with them.
I thought she was supposed to take 2nd place in some of the races. I think people were exaggerating.
Yeah, they love to hate on her because she's
Right, of course. I have plenty of trans friends that are like, that's insane. Of course we would be faster.
Yes.
Like, I'm not trying to, do that. That's crazy. Right. So
I'm gonna play this again, Kiki, and you tell me if it looks like she doesn't know what her own beliefs are, or if you think it's just she's getting ready to do an ad read.
Wait, tell me the pillars again. So it's pro-life.
No.
Okay. First, second. Yep. Cool. The First Amendment, the Second Amendment, the sanctity of life, our veterans, I feel very passionately about. Do you guys, if you're going to talk about, I mean, you hate to even call them political issues, but do you specifically say like the left or the right, or is that something you try to kind of refrain from? Like if I were to say something to the effect of like the left is still doubling down.
Yeah, you can say I've heard you introduce from the beginning, so.
Okay.
That's
what I needed to figure out really quick is when I first, I mean, definitely over a year though. I would say, can I just say that like around 2 years ago? Wait, tell me the pillars again. So it's pro-life.
She's checking on their pillars, I think.
Okay.
Right.
First, second. Yep. Hello, my name is Riley Gaines, and I'm a very, very proud Patriot Mobile user, and I have been for about 2 years now. Wait.
It doesn't look. She's checking on their pillars. Is this her show?
Well, she's got the Patriot Mobile in the back, so to me, this looks like
it's an ad read. She's doing an ad read.
Oh, it's an ad read. Okay, so she should be like, put it in terms I understand. Pro-life is backstroke. Like freestyle is gun stuff. Like eat my bubbles means fuck you AOC. Like, I mean, she's checking on their ad read. Yeah. If it's an ad read, then she's just checking on what she's supposed to say. But if she doesn't actually feel like that, then it's like, obviously, to me, it looks like, to a layman, it looks like, okay, she's like, what are the marks I have to hit? This for people.
But Kiki, don't you think she would have vetted them first? But don't you think she would have vetted them first? Don't you think she would have vetted them first and said, this is a company that I stand behind. I believe in them.
That's what I'm saying. Did someone release this like blooper? Because this does not look good. Yeah, at all.
I'm going to. I asked. Unfortunately, I had to ask Grok. Grok is not always like the best entity to ask, but sometimes Grok is good for providing context of like what the internet thinks sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we know about her background. Patriot Mobile is a US-based mobile carrier that markets himself as America's only Christian conservative wireless provider. Very, very specific. It donates a portion of its profits to causes aligned with its 4 pillars. Number 1, First Amendment. Number 2, Second Amendment. Number 3, sanctity of life. Number 4, military veterans. So when she's asking what the 4 pillars are, these are the 4 pillars of Patriot Mobile.
Okay. Well, all
She's
right.
not asking what her own pillars are.
Yeah, those aren't necessarily her pillars, because if that's that, then she's gonna, she's a swimmer. She's gonna alienate her audience, but I guess she's just trying to do an ad read. It does not look good. It looks like did it say drama something up there? It looks like here's the things that you need for clickbait you need to say so that people will watch. Yeah.
And the people that hate her are gonna twist it to make it look like that.
Right.
Let's see. Okay. Reactions and Riley's response. Critics accused her of being fed with talking points for a paycheck, with comments like nothing says deeply held values like asking what they are on camera. See, I don't think that's fair to say, because it's clearly the company.
She should have just taken a big deep breath stroke and just tried to remember them,
Well, it's hard. I imagine she doesn't have anything written down. She has nothing in front of her. She's got no whiteboard.
Right.
A lot of athletes are ADD. So if you were to give me a list of 5 things that told me to repeat them back, I would fail.
I would be like, I'll never work with these people again. They released my fucking awful blooper.
Exactly.
Yeah, you fucking assholes. Like,
defenders are calling it a standard ad rehearsal. Athletes and influencers routinely practice sponsored content. Many noted her longstanding public positions on women's sports, free speech, etc. predate any sponsorship. Gaines' response to this from today, she posted a video response telling critics to touch grass, find a hobby, and get in line with Patriot Mobile. She acknowledged it's not natural for her to be on camera, but stood by her support for the company. This fits a pattern of gotcha clips targeting public figure sponsorships or rehearsals common in advertising. Patriot Mobile's model explicitly ties service to conservative causes, so alignment with Gaines' advocacy, which is women's rights framed as protecting sex-based categories plus broader conservative values, is transparent marketing rather than hidden conspiracy. Critics often highlight her swimming background too. What I mentioned before, downplay her as just 5th place, while supporters see her as principled whistleblower on fairness in sports.
right. Maybe that's like her thing. This is not the right sponsor for her then. If she doesn't if she believed in all of those things, then maybe she would, or the importance of all of them. I think that she would
believe
try
in
to
all of them. But if Patriot Mobile, its whole foundation is it donates a portion of its profits to what they consider to be the 4 pillars of their, I guess, company virtues. That's not a common, like people know the amendments.
Right.
But they're referring to them
Actually, I don't. You know what? Now that literally, now that I'm looking at, okay, free speech, right to bear arms, pro-life, and military veterans and first responders.
Right, which isn't an amendment. Like, they're just military and veterans are important to them as a company. And
now that you say it,
and they're a pro-life company, which I don't think is an amendment either.
No. Okay.
But the First Amendment and the Second Amendment are obviously amendments, right? So I think this is a very unfair twisting of a clip to make it look like, oh, she doesn't know what she believes in. It's like it's very specific,
right,
to this company.
It's what every Bravo celebrity says all the time. You gave me a bad edit. Out of context. Tyra Banks is suing the documentary that she was in now, because of the edit that they gave her. This is just like, you're making it look, who the fuck? Also, this just happened on, I talk about reality TV too much, but this just happened on Bravo. Who is working for them that they released that? Like, obviously that's embarrassing. It makes her look like she doesn't know what she's talking about. Like, what was it worth? Like, who paid you to do this blind item or whatever?
That's what's very sneaky, is like this company that supposedly likes her. Like, don't they like and support each other? So who's releasing this gotcha footage? That's what I don't.
No, I think things go these days. They're like, I'm gonna get a job at the amendment
like a
Palooza
mole.
company. Yeah, and like I'm gonna release this. Like it's that sneaky these days. You gotta have your shit on lock because that makes her look like a fucking idiot. But she's like, I'm a swimmer. Okay. Like, all right, listen, I generally, I suppose, believe in these things, but basically I couldn't win against the trans gal. That's probably why I have a podcast now. That from an outsider's perspective, that's what it looks like to me, but
Yeah. Oh,
a
interesting.
Bravo celebrity. That's what they call them, Erica. I swear they do.
Hold on, we have a dog. We have a dog.
A whoopee.
Hey, say hi.
Yes.
Say hi to my friends.
Is this a chocolate lab?
You remember Copper, my dog that I got like 4 months ago on your live?
Gosh, she's so big.
Yeah, he's like huge now.
Oh, it's
Come on.
Oh, like,
Nice.
how
Come on.
did
Oh, come up.
boy?
Oh, there you go. He's huge now.
How did you get
And he's so tired because my son has him on the weekends and brings him back Sunday night. And he just came home to say hi to mommy.
Run around with him?
Do you say hi? You can't. You don't even know. You're like, I'm just tired, Mom. Just let me sleep. Oh.
Oh, what
Oh, I
kind of
love a sleepy pup. Oh.
What did you say, Chrissy?
Is this a chocolate lab?
Yeah, his mom is a white English lab and his dad is a chocolate.
So he's like a chocolate and vanilla swirl.
Yeah, and he's got gray in his tail. Let me see if I can show you his tail. You see his gray?
Don't show
Oh,
them
you
my
can't.
tail.
Oh, you can't see it. I'll have to take a picture. It's on my timeline, but he's got a picture of his gray tail. It's
He's
like a
tied,
little-
very, very petable head. Like it's
yeah,
that
he's so cute. Look at him. Oh,
Oh, I miss my doggies. Two papas.
Oh.
Waffles! Come, bucket. Come.
Come down here at once.
He loves me, and he's tired. He's so tired right now.
Waffles never comes down when I call her.
Waffles is a girl?
Waffles is a girl.
I don't know why I thought that she wasn't.
Did you
but-
meet Waffles when you came over here?
I did, but I guess I'm a sexist and just assumed all dogs are.
You assumed the Cavapoo named Waffles was a man, a male?
Pancake would be the male. Woman.
I didn't know.
And crepe is trans. Yeah.
Crepe is trans. No, I for sure if someone introduced a crepe to me, I would be like, that's a trans person.
This is my dog Crepe. He doesn't. They do not identify as neither male nor female.
They're gender fluid.
They're gender fluid.
I bring the dogs to Dunkin' Donuts all the time, and I'm sure it's a health violation, but I'm there every day, so they've accepted me as really a member of the staff at this point. And they're like, pancake, eat waffles. Like they just get the names wrong. Like she's like, oh, it's muffin, eat pancake. I'm like, I used to correct them, but now I just don't anymore because they're so cute.
Dogs are allowed everywhere now in New York. Honestly,
They are service. I mean, they are like emotional support dogs. They have their
They give those vests away like in a t-shirt gun. Like if anybody wants one, they can have one. Yeah.
Yeah, so they got papers, they got charms and tags and whatnot, and
They're the happiest girls.
The Dunkin' Donuts lady, they're always trying to like give them bagel. Like, can we give your dog bagel bites? Like, I'm at the point where like the Dunkin' Donuts employees are feeding my dogs bagel bites.
Go have at it. A pastry for a pastry.
I'm like, they probably shouldn't be eating like a lot of that stuff. But then sometimes they give free bagel bites to Frankie.
Oh,
and, he goes in. He can't say bagel bites yet. He says baya baya, and so
I showed my mom that last picture of him. She said he is really grown into his looks. He is the most Italian little boy. Yeah, not in a mean way.
You mean the
Yeah,
one
well,
from
because
before?
I was like a chunk of a baby too. She's like, he is the cutest, most handsome little Italian boy I ever saw. Because she's so Italian. She's like, look at him. Oh, you're making the best of pizza pie, Frankie. I'm like, he's
He's
Norwegian too.
so chunky. He still has like fat on his wrists.
I know he's so freaking cute. She gasped. She was like, oh.
Keanu, you're such great vibes.
Isn't she the best?
She's the best. I want her to be my Italian like sister, even though I don't have one.
Kiki, are you 100% Italian or is your dad Irish?
My dad's Irish, German, French. So I'm 50% Italian, Sicilian, Neapolitan, and then the other mix. That's why I'm not short and swarthy like an Italian. Like I say that lovingly. That's what my mom would call herself. But I do tower over her because the other genes. Genetics are strange, but
yeah, that's what Frank is. Napolitano.
Neapolitan and
Neapolitan and Sicilian.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. My mom is the cutest, fucking sassiest little Italian peanut you ever saw. And she thinks she's like, I'm just so short. I'm like, but that's adorable.
You are Italian. I can see it in all your features now going forward.
And I talk with my hands, which is terrible. When
Yes, I have Italian clients and I love it.
You have a very Italian person accent too, because not all Italians have the accent.
Yeah.
But I can hear it's a cool accent. I like it.
Does your mom speak Italian to you at all, Kiki?
She does not speak any Italian. My Nana would a little bit. There she is. Where is she? There's her. But Gino will be like, cara mia, bella, aspetta. I'm like, you Italian. That's what I love about him. People like, we were at the pool and people are like, why is Gino wearing a sweater in the pool? Because he's so hairy and Italian. I love it. Yeah.
This is air.
Yeah.
Yeah. Frank's mom knows so much Italian slang. It's very aggressive. Like, yes, do not. And God, of course, now I'm forgetting all of it, but I've learned so many fun words over the years.
Italians are fun. They're the best. They're very passionate.
Is when you call someone like a scutch, is that Italian? Because like his mom is like, you're being a scutch. Like she'll say it to Frank's dad. Like, like you're being annoying, like you're being like obsessing about something. Like, oh, you're being a scutch.
I've never heard of it, but there are dialects. So my Nana was so Catholic. She would only when she was really pissed off, she would ever swear. She would say, if you made her so, like if you tried to pay for anything and you threw her card away she'd say, oh, go scratch. But if she was really pissed off, she'd say, go scratch your ass. But that would be the length of it. That would be if she were really upset. Like that was the only thing.
Did she have like various Catholic artifacts in her house? Because the priest, when he blessed the house, he said you need to put more Catholic artifacts in here to like claim it for Jesus, so that
everywhere
sneak in
everywhere. And so does my mom now. I mean, because when she passed away,
artifacts is the wrong word.
Right by the door, that Jim Caviezel looking white Jesus right there, huge. Like, they were everywhere. Her favorite activity was, because, Italians, we would go to the cemetery. There's Rocco, Anthony, Tony, Mary Freeze, Rosemary. It was her favorite thing. Yeah. It was just like, you could hear a choir of angels when you went into her home. It was like,
so yes. I need a crucifix in every room. Like, is that gonna, I'm not gonna
it's
say
not
like
the Jewish thing we gotta touch. Yeah. But like also Catholicism is like a fun, like it's like a cool aesthetic. Okay. So it's cool to have like cool Mother Mary candles and stuff. Like it's like it's like a Kourtney Kardashian wedding, We gotta
marry out in the garden.
Yeah, well, there you go. Right. Yeah, and you have a Mary behind you too, right? See, it's like a cool thing.
Oh yeah, I forget who sent me this, but this is so cool.
Right. It's cool. Even if you aren't Catholic.
It's
It's cool to
a
have.
Catholic action figure.
Yes, precisely.
I want to collect them all. Where is this even from? I have no idea, but it's very cool. And like, okay, this is not Catholic. This is from Righteous Gemstones. This is shit.
Great show. Great show.
I can't remember his name. Uncle Baby Billy.
His name is, oh my gosh, it's
Walter shit.
Walton Goggins.
Walton
Yeah.
Goggins, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe it's bad that I have that next to the Mary.
No. Catholics are fun.
Yeah. I can't wait to like the Catholic also said to like keep holy water in the house. But I'm like,
I mean, you don't have to
you put it in a bowl when you walk in to like to the side of the cross.
You just douse people with evil spirits when you don't. They're not looking. They turn around and just go. Just douse them.
Right. You need
like
one
put
of
it in a
those
spray
smoke
bottle
things.
and just spray people when they come
My
in.
friend, she's like, I've got some holy water from the Pope. I can't remember which Pope it was, and she's like, I need to send that to you. You need a douse of this holy water because there's evil spirits targeting you.
Have you ever been to Italy, Chrissy?
Yes, but I didn't like. It was such a wasted trip because I didn't get any holy water. I didn't go into like enough churches. I only had one glass of wine the whole time because I went with an alcoholic who couldn't stand to be around anybody having any drinks at all. So
In the Vatican, I'll never forget it. I was really young, but there was a crowd of people like in the Vatican. It's like Disneyland for Catholics. And there was a crowd of people. And I'm like, what's this line for? And when I got to the front of the line in the Vatican, it was the Pope. It was the whatever Pope died before the present one. They just keep in a glass box there just for people to look at.
Wow. Can you look at him?
You see a dead body. Someone should have warned me. But he had fabulous shoes on with tassels. And I went,
red?
well, what's that? They're red.
Red.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then they keep the rest of them like, yeah. And then they tell you, they're like, we didn't even do any formaldehyde or anything. God kept him that way. Well, I'm like, well, he looks beautiful.
Wow.
And now I'm traumatized.
He
But okay.
really had red shoes and he was dead.
He was literally dead. It's like a thing, and I don't know why.
The red. I'm hung up on the red shoes. I'm hung up on
He had,
that.
he had red shoes with tassels on, and then whatever Pope dies next, they'll put him in that glass box. I think that's how it
the
goes.
significance
Yeah.
of the red shoes, Sally?
You have Pizzagate, red shoes, all of that. Like,
oh God,
no.
And I'm not saying because I am not knocking a religion or a faith. I'm not doing that, but it's just really weird that they have red shoes.
I'll have to look into that.
All religions have sort of a sordid history, I guess. Yeah.
Well,
Interesting.
every religion is corrupted at the highest level, but it doesn't make the faith less valid. Like what you practice, what you believe, does it make it less valid?
Well said. Sato, thank you for the 2. Italian. What murder?
What the murder?
I do believe though, like a lot of these religions, it's like so much of it is a cultural affiliation. You know what I mean? Where it's kind of like, hey, my family has been like
for sure
in this community for this amount of time, and we have like family history doing this religion. So I don't think I think even if people question what God is, how to worship and all that stuff, I think religion's still very important because it's like your entire family culture is in there. You know, for me, I was raised Jewish, but I don't really identify as Jewish now that I'm an adult. I don't do Judaism as an adult, but it's still kind of hey, I was culturally raised that way. My ancestors were culturally raised that way. And even though I don't necessarily agree with the religion and I don't agree with how they oppress women and obviously there's tons of gossip about Jews and about us being great, all the things, right? I don't really identify, but it's kind of hey, it's important to know where you came from and know what the times were when your family decided to join that religion. You know what I mean? Yeah. And geographically, where were you?
Oh yeah,
It
my
gives
dad's
people
dad was in a
peace.
cult.
Yeah, right. I'm not a huge organized religion gal, but like, and my brother's husband, my brother-in-law is Jewish, and they're not the most organized religion people, but like we'll still do like a Seder with them just for it's the tradition of it, right? So, Chrissy, if you have one less crucifix than you need or not enough holy water in your house, you're a new Catholic. It'll be fine.
I'm doing my best. Yeah.
Now that I'm getting into this kind of like Greek, Hellenistic spirituality stuff, which is, it's so crazy how it goes hand in hand with Judaism too. Like I'm learning where it's like, oh, Shabbat and Sabbath aren't that different. Like I kind of see where they were going with all that, and I kind of see the calendar similarities and stuff. So there's so much history in that stuff too. Like if it's like aside from the internet drama, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, hey, there was like a legitimate history here, and it's important to like learn what made people want to do that then. You know what I mean?
Right.
I would say though, not to sound like preachy or judgy, but you shouldn't really just be, I don't know, going through the motions of it when you could be getting such a deeper relationship with God is possible. So if you're just, and for some people it does take like a rock bottom moment or like something really bad happening or something really good happening for you to be like, oh, I'm really, because that's just what happened with me. Like it was a combination of really good things and really bad things that made me realize like, oh, I just feel pulled to know God better.
And I had a bunch of near-death experiences, and that is what made me so close with my relationship with God. And even though I have unconventional ways of meditating and kind of doing my spiritual grounding and stuff like that, which is really what all the crystals and all that stuff is for, like I've been very solid with what God is, you know what I mean? And I feel very connected to God every day and all the time. And I allow myself to have spiritual experiences and awakenings and guidance every single day, in connection with God, not in connection with like deities, not like ooh stuff, like real God, right? So, but not everyone can get, I would argue you can't get there without hitting a rock bottom. You know what I mean? Like you are just inherently not connected to God if you haven't been through shit. You know what I mean? Like
that helps.
Yeah.
It helps. It definitely helps. Ray, thank you for the $2. Are diamonds a girl's best friend? If not, what is? You know, I don't know if it's no. I won't even say. Now that I'm a mom, I've really never been into jewelry, like expensive jewelry, because I just didn't have the money for it. Like I used to wear more costumey type stuff, like when I worked in the city, but. No, I just think it's the dumbest waste of money is like nice jewelry because like you're the only one who really knows how expensive it is and you can lose it. And if you're going to spend money on something like maybe a nice purse or nice shoes, because your shoes are like your
that is so practical of you. You're like something that does something.
No, I'm so hopelessly practical. I don't know. Or like
I like costumey jewelry too, but like a gift, a nice piece of jewelry, or like even my ring. And believe me, I was terrified. It's my husband's dead mother's ring. I thought it might look like a barnacle or like something that you scraped off the underside of a ship, but it's literally like my prized possession. I never even thought about what I would want as a ring. I still stare at it all the time. A gift as a nice piece of jewelry as a gift, or my dad got me a Tiffany's like black gold, it's like black gold looking bracelet when I was like in high school or something, but I would never, I'm not in the position to, I guess, buy like a diamond for myself. One day when I'm a Bravo Liberty or something.
I had this horrible experience because I was in this really financially abusive relationship with a con artist who like had a lot of resources, but ended up really financially abusing me and putting me in in a debt hostage situation. And we were engaged and I had a pretty nice sized diamond ring. And I remember when we broke up, I had to pay off a bunch of debt that he had put in my name. And I went to go sell the diamond, you know what I mean? Sell the ring. And it took so long because it's just like not a very liquid asset at all. And you don't get like it just ended up not like penciling out to be, and I just like honestly I think it's significant. Like if I were to get married, I do want an engagement ring. You know what I mean? But I don't like, I'm not like lusting for diamonds. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, diamonds are my best friend. Da, da, da.
There's something so icky about a girl who's picked out a ring before she even has a boyfriend.
I know.
I loved being surprised by what actually shockingly, I love this thing so fucking much.
I remember
because
when
it's
Keanu
so
showed it to me, I was
me.
like, it's so beautiful and chic. I think I cried because I was like, I can't believe you're showing this to me. Like,
No,
oh my
and I
God.
never thought of a ring. I never thought I'd get married. But when I saw it, I went, that his mother picked out this ring for me. I still stare at it all the time.
And it's also like a family heirloom.
That's
Like it's
cool.
more, it's so significant when there's like family history in it. Like you're not just going to the ring store and buying a ring, you know, like it's
Right.
more than that.
Can
But
you
something
imagine? Yeah, like Chrissie, like tell Gino this is what I want. I never thought of it because I never thought I would get married to anyone. But so I never thought about the ring. But when I saw it, I went, holy fuck, that's what I probably would have picked. So that's why that's probably more why I love it so much. Not that it's a diamond, but what's a girl's best friend? A White Claw and a body of water and some sunshine. That's my best friend. Yeah.
Yes, floating in some water. With like
my best friend is a guy who can like do like I can just do big things with. You know what I mean? Like I want to be able to like just accomplish big projects with him and like motivate each other and be each other's source of ambition and source of motivation and also source of healing. What else? I love crystals too. Like I love even reading and studying crystals. Like I don't even need to have the actual crystal. Like I can geek out on the books. I am deep in that.
Right.
Going to the beach and like going on nature walks and going like getting close to earth and feeling in touch with my somatic body.
hiking,
a beach,
non-lesbian hiking, like
non-lesbian hiking or a mild or like just kind of like superficial lesbian, you know,
party lesbians.
Yes.
I am only a lesbian after a certain amount of drinks.
Aren't we all?
We've all been to college. Okay.
I'll go gay for work too. Like if I'm like if there's like a lesbian investor and she like rubs me the right way, I will rub her the right way for sure. But if she rubs me the wrong way, I will hate her more than I hate a man who does that to me.
Lesbian investor. Sally, who's your best friend or what thing?
Who's my best friend?
Well, the super chat said, "Are diamonds a girl's best friend?" That's gone now.
I honestly, if you could tell, I hate jewelry. I've got my ears re-pierced. I hate jewelry. I had a bracelet on yesterday and I felt suffocated. I don't know if it's an ADD thing. I don't know what it is. I think it's pretty. I like the way it looks, but I don't like the way it feels. Like my nails aren't done. They've got dirt from gardening. They're broke from gardening. Like,
Hell yeah.
I don't know. Like my guy, he says for Mother's Day, all I gotta do is go to the tool aisle, get her drill guns and drill bits, some new gadget to like build something. Like I like to build. I like to make like that. Give me something that I can build something with, and I do. I still have my favorite. What's it? The diamond called? Is it the infinity? I think it's the infinity
Blood
shape.
diamond? Oh.
Isn't it
blood
like the
diamond.
S? Isn't the S shape? Isn't that the infinity? Not the
It's
infinity.
like an 8.
No, that's
Yeah.
the infinity is the 8. So I'm getting it wrong. It's like a little S shape. It's like a little. Anyway, that's my favorite diamond. I got a set of earrings and a matching necklace, and I treat them like precious stones. I clean them all the time. I wear them seldom, but I wear them to special places. So I love them. They're beautiful, but they're precious to me. So I don't know, but I
other
like
jewelry, I'm afraid I'll lose. Like,
they're real diamonds. And so give me tools. Give me tools. Give me
My
something that I can make life better.
I will say though, I won't say no to a beautiful castle getaway, like a castle themed vacation.
Me neither.
I would not be mad about that, and I wouldn't be mad about bringing all of you guys with me and just like letting like whatever guy funds it be a hunter and be like, okay, go play hunter, and we're going to go play castle.
Like with a bow and arrow. That sounds
however he
fabulous.
wants, like however he wants to like use the trip. If he finds the castle to be boring, like then let me and the girlies have castle time.
This sounds like a reality show.
let my hair
Four
out
chicks
the
and a
window.
hunter. in
Four
a
chicks and a hunter
castle.
in a castle, like that's epic, right? Like that's
Like
what I
you
want.
start dating Nicolas Cage, he's out looking for clues and the Declaration of Independence, and we're just there like.
I
having
heard
a
he like
while.
has a horrible debt. Like he's like, when I went to New Orleans, he had to like sell off a bunch of his like antiques to like the city of New Orleans and different
He
like in
bought-
auction.
Wow.
He bought like 3 castles because
Wow.
of like national treasure, and then he had to like national treasure.
He got into like a manic like accumulation spree of stuff, of like precious like artifacts and castles and stuff. But their castles are cheap. Like you can find castles online that are like have no electricity and like have problems with them for like $200,000, and they're like a full blown castle.
Yeah,
That
he
is
had a
so
castle
cheap.
phase.
I'm just gonna go pay cash for that right now. Okay, I was gonna finish what I was gonna say. That I was gonna say is my saying used to always be is do not buy me anything that's going to wither and die. Don't buy me flowers. Don't buy me chocolate. Buy me like shoes, jeans, or a certificate to get my hair done because those things last forever.
But the hair certificate is like very truly valuable.
Yeah,
'Cause,
so
I'm gonna
that's
need to get
I'd
it
rather
done at
that.
some point.
The hair's a big deal.
Pair of jeans and shoes. That's what I care about.
My favorite gift, he got me like a cooking with Kiki, like all pink, like set of cooking stuff. But also as a surprise, he got me this White Claw fridge. It says Mountain Dew for my studio. I swear to God, it is the dumbest but most useful, stupid thing. I loved my husband for this. I was like, what the fuck could this be? Yes, it says Mountain Dew, and I haven't wallpapered it yet.
You
But
could use that for like skincare. Some people refrigerate their skincare too. But like,
or
you could
their
put, like,
Ozempic. Yeah.
you could fit like what 6 White Claws in there.
I would like though. I like
there.
living potted plants. Like that's a cool gift that I would like because it also brings out my like feminine energy to be able to take care of it. Like I get to like create, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean I like flowers. But what I would really love if we're gonna do flowers, I want to go on an adventure with my man to like a flower warehouse or like to a really cool florist and like make an entire activity out of it where we're connecting and then the flowers are a part of the adventure. Memories.
You value memories over
I value the memories. I don't just need to be like, here's flowers, now go away. You know what I mean? Like, I want it to feel good. I don't like that's the worst. Guys give gifts almost as like in like a negative way sometimes. I don't think they realize that.
Not all.
It's not like a happy gift. It's like, here's a gift, you stupid bitch. Like, or like, here's a gift, now go away. Here's a gift, I'm cheating on you. Here's a gift, I'm an asshole. Right? Like, it's like, that's not happy. And then you look at the gift and you remember how horrible they are. And it's like, the gift should really be to like celebrate happy things together and like look fondly at it.
Gay men are the best gift givers. That my brother and his husband, they went together to some rural part of Texas and they made each other's wedding rings.
Wow.
From what they like knew the other one would like. And I thought that was so I mean, and my brother-in-law, he's like he's an art therapist. So, and they just both had like the cutest like moment of doing that, you know, like it was like this whole like soldering and like thing, and then when they got married, it was like, oh, I made this for you. That is that was so cool. Sentimental and so cute. I love that.
That's really cool. That's really neat. That would be something fun to do.
I know. Imagine going and like making the rings, and I guess that doesn't really work in like you can't go like fetch a diamond. But they like they had all the medals and things.
Maybe they just gay guys love to make jewelry too. I love making jewelry too.
Somebody said
Or like
that is
even like
gay.
we could like going and picking flowers together and making it a hike, and then you dry the flowers after and then make cool paper out of them. Like I'm so crafty with that stuff, but it's like, yeah, I want to be able to like remember it forever. And it is nice too. Like if you're going on a first date and a guy kind of needs to impress you, I'm Russian, so it's like I'm big on just like, hey, if the payment is flowers, like pay the price. You know what I mean?
I
Like
love
even if
flowers.
it's not that appreciated, like it's the toll you have to pay. But if you're really trying to fall in love, then make memories with me.
Yeah.
Aw,
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Memories
But
like
I will entertain stupid dates with guys who give me big bouquets and just like, okay, cool. Like you suck, so I'm glad you're doing this. You know what I mean? But
Like, I'm just here for the flowers thing.
I'm here for the flowers and the food. It's like, wow me, show me something, impress
Chrissie,
me.
Are your favorite? Do you like tulips? Do I feel like I know
I
that about you?
love just about every flower other than like, unfortunately a carnation. But I love,
Carnations are just lackluster.
I knew there was one you didn't like. I
love lilies. I love sunflowers.
Tiger lilies. Oh, so
more to
pretty.
sunflowers because the bean likes sunflowers. Like noticing them. He's like, Shasha.
Oh, he's so freaking cute.
Oh, you're so cute.
Keanu,
I also love
I'm gonna send you
tea.
pictures tomorrow, Chrissy, of my garden and my flowers.
Keanu, he can't say crab, but he says cubba. He's like, cubba? I'm like,
Cubba instead of what?
I'm like, what is cubba, Frankie? He's like, cubba. Cubba? Cubba. He just like says it definitively. Like it means
Cubba?
crab. Like he could eat. We took him to Hooters in Florida. He ate a pound of snow crab, just all by himself.
Cubba.
That's
He's
so
like,
cute.
Cubba? Cubba.
They
Because
sell
I was-
snow crab at Hooters. Wow, it's
Yeah.
fancy.
He just, I'm like, damn, this kid can eat a lot. Like he
he is so cute. He
Yes,
is so. Oh
Cubba.
my god. He'll be sporty too. You can tell he's a big boy. He's so cute.
I'm teaching him how to throw. I'm like back and throw, because sometimes he'll do this thing when he goes to throw, but then like the ball just ends up behind him somehow.
happens.
It happens.
I think I'm gonna fall asleep. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my gosh, girl, we are wrapping it up. Ha, Sally. Wait,
Sally, you're amazing and you're beautiful and you're a hottie.
He is.
You guys can find me on Rumble, YouTube, X, and TikTok. Talk with Sally. You can subscribe to me on all those platforms except for YouTube because I need to stream there more. Guys, I love you. Thanks for having me on. This has been a fun night.
Dance. Okay, that's good. That's good. Kiki, where can people find you?
Keanu C. Thompson on YouTube, Keanu C. Thompson on Instagram and X. If you want my live stand-up comedy dates, I have a few coming up. Go to my Instagram or X. And Keanu, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Untoward Tuesday in the evening on Tuesday. So we're live all the time. And a Cooking with Kiki this weekend. So,
and you just had your wisdom teeth pulled. How are you?
Just one, my last one, and it was killing me. But I had some whiskey, so we're okay. Yeah.
Woo!
Wow. Holly Trees.
My light. I am Holly Treats. My Instagram is HOLLY.treats. And then my X is Holly_treats. And you can also find me on YouTube, Holly.treats. But yeah, it's either Holly.treats or Holly_treats for X. And those are my main ones.
Yes. As for me, guys, tomorrow in studio, very special episode of Nightmare. We're going to have Jay Johnson here with his beautiful wife. I'm going to say her last name wrong. Sarah Radanovic. It's going to be great. She's a fabulous day-sixer who is she's in Hollywood. He has some fun stories. That's going to be great. And please like and subscribe. Follow all these ladies here. Follow Frankie MacDonald. Follow Grace Thorp, who you saw earlier. Radonova, thank you. Sam knows everything. Radovanovich.
Sam, thank you for the latest treat box. The corn snacks, especially.
All right, I'm gonna open-
Woo! We love corn. We love corn up in here.
Sam sent me a box. I'm gonna have to do a stream and open Sam's box soon. We will. We'll do it soon. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. What a fun episode.
You guys are so fun.
You're so fun. Oh my god.
Love you all. We'll see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.